Hey everybody! Hello, hello. Hey, Mysterious Sea, with the beautiful, beautiful command spam. Hey, Lucky Lucas. Hey, Miri. Hey, Captain Tars. Hey, Caprino. Hey, Possessed. How's it going, guys? Let me tweet out this stream and Discord out this stream. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm a little behind this morning, as you can probably tell by the start time. Okay, there we go. Now we're moving. Now we're rolling. Hey, Micah. Hey, Roth. Hey, Memes in Hearthstone. Hey, the Trammel. Hey, Afonso Duarte. Hey, from Portugal, says Renato. Hello, man. From across the globe, nearly. At least across the Atlantic, at the very least. How's my hair look today, guys? I just got out of the shower. Looks okay. Not the best, but not the worst. Hey, do you guys know how to claim the golden pack? I have a feeling it's probably not out just yet, even though it's coming out like today. But maybe it is. If it is, I don't know then. Then I am in the same spot as you. So is this going to be some reincarnate stuff or what? Maybe. I don't know exactly what this is going to be, but it's going to be Marin Shaman. That's all I know. Because I want to run Moat Lurker with Evolve off the Thrall Hero Power sometime. Because here's the deal, right? Like, Moat Lurker is really good with Marin's Treasure Chest. But you don't want to run a card that's only good when you play one other card. So I want to have like a backup plan for the Moat Lurker. And the Hero Power off Thrall is a pretty good backup plan for the Moat Lurker. Is Reincarnate only friendly minions? Or, well, Reincarnate's wild anyway, isn't it now? So that's... Isn't it? Is Reincarnate wild? Yeah. So we can't do Reincarnate. I'm not going to do wild. You could technically do Ancestral Spirit, though. If you really wanted to. I don't know how I feel about that. That might be a little too cheesy. We'll have to see. But I do want to do like an Evolve, like a Control Evolve Shaman with Marin. Not like a normal token Evolve Shaman. So... we'll see how that goes. I'll get it started here in a second. You said my name correct. Oh boy. I always hate when people say that because I'm never going to pronounce it right again. I'm sorry. I got it once, so I'll call it quits there. We'll just leave it at that. Pretend I never have to say it again, and I'll be happy and you'll be happy. What are your thoughts on Divine Spirit and Interfire Priest? Everyone playing Marin, you can backfire it. Yeah, I mean, Divine Spirit and Interfire have already been good in mid-range Dragon Priest anyway, so it makes sense. It's pretty smart. Yeah, guys, I know Marin's really good in Priest. I'm probably going to get like 1 million people telling me that again today, which I get it. I understand. We went through this day one. Like, I completely agree. It makes a ton of sense in Priest, but I want to try it in other classes and like play around with it in some new and different ways that I'm not seeing other people do, right? That's kind of my plan. So we're going to try something different. Probably will fail, but that's okay. Sometimes failing is the best. Hey, Tingus, we see your test, whatever that test might be, man. Morning, boys and grills, says Chaos Gamers. Morning, Chaos. Morning, Never AFK2. How's it going? Good morning, everyone. Roth says, no, only Priest. Roth gets it. He knows. I'm only allowed to play Priest no matter what. That's pretty funny. Morning, Mataru. How's it going? All three of my Australian boys are here. Tingus, Tars, and Mataru. I know that's a joke, because Mataru is not actually Australian. But I like to think about it that way. Okay, guys, I guess let's get going. I don't know exactly what this is going to be, but... I got started late, so I need to start playing some Hearthstone fairly soon. Oh no, I started like an Aussie tradition where they love that they're all Australian. What have I done? Hey, Wardable, dude, nice to see you, man. Glad you could make it. That's awesome. Okay, oh, whoa, I don't want that. Well, maybe I do, but not yet. Okay, guys, so here's the deal, right? I still want to play more Marin the Fox. I haven't got to play as much as some people, so I'm still desperately trying to make this card work. And I want to run it with Moat Lurkers. so that we have a consistent way to kill the treasure chest that gets summoned. But here's the deal, right? Moat lurkers suck most of the other times, right? They're just really hard to work with because often when you destroy something valuable of your opponents, you don't want to give it right back to them. So I want to have a way to utilize the moat lurker in a secondary aspect, like a second way to get value out of this. So I want to run it in Shaman, because Shaman essentially has two ways to get extra value out of moat lurkers. Number one is evolve. You can evolve it into a 7-drop, which is nice. And of course that removes the negative death rattle when you want to. Sometimes we'll want the death rattle because it'll be the treasure chest. Every other time we'll want to get rid of that death rattle, and evolve will help us accomplish that.
Well,
And the second is
boys,
Thrall.
make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Udi or Nut. Udi or Nut. Udi Airnut. Either way, man, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Starting things off this morning rapidly with a new sub, so thanks, man. Really appreciate it. That puts us up to 266 Twitch subscribers. Oh, and Udi or Nut, you just said hello in chat too, man. Good morning. And good morning, David Hasselholt. Good morning, Murdoch66. Tingus has been drinking a lot on his mate's farm. I heard you were going to the farm, Tingus. It's pretty funny. I don't know exactly what that meant. Christal says, good morning from Austria. That's awesome.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Hikigaya Hachiman, 123 man, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I'm like 99% sure that's basically a resub. I think you had subbed in the past, if I remember right. I'm almost certain that, in fact, you did. So thank you for the new sub / resub, man. Appreciate it. By the way, Regis, what's the name and what's the game? Well, of course. It's funny. Sometimes people will ask me to do this, and I like... in my brain, for some reason, it's hard to do it on the spot, even though I've said this like every day for the last year and a half. For some reason, like I forget when I have to think about it, when I have to like consciously say, wait a minute, what's the phrase? It's like, I can't quite get it out. I don't know why, but of course, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game. So, there you go. As difficult as that was for me, I don't know why. Why is that so hard? Okay, so guys, remember, this is not going to be like a traditional token evolve shaman, so I'm not looking for cards like Primal Fin Totem necessarily. I'm looking for cards that have like strong battle cries but weak bodies, and like defensive cards, because this is going to be way more of a control kind of deck. I'm just going to start grabbing some pieces here that make sense to me. I mean, Master Revolution might be okay, because it's still good with Moat Lurkers and maybe some of the other stuff we're going to pick up. And every other time it's just a Yeti. Let's try that and see if we like it. We might just be better off with like Jinyu Water Speakers though if we're going to play a more defensive kind of deck. Certainly a possibility. I don't think we're going to have enough totems to make Thing from Below worth it, honestly. We don't want to evolve these guys. They're not good evolve targets. Stone Sentinel could be, but I don't want to go too deep into an elemental package. So now I need some early game defensive minions, probably. I definitely want doppelgangsters still. Let's grab that while I'm thinking about it. I'll forget those otherwise. Just so good with evolve, right? You just can't pass that up. But what are other like really strong battle cry minions? We've built this kind of deck before, so some of this should come back to us here. I should remember some of this. Corpse Chaser's kind of interesting. Like, you know, maybe not in our deck exactly, but it makes a lot of sense in this environment. Bomb Squad's the kind of card I'm looking for, right? Like, really good battle cry, but can evolve into something stronger because it's got a terrible body and a terrible downside. Big Game Hunter even kind of fits that mentality, honestly. Serenite Chain Gangs might be good just as a 4-drop as well. Like, that's a good sensible one. Rattling Rascal fits what we're trying to do, but it's so risky. We tried to make this one work before, and it never seemed to work out very well for me, so I don't think we're going to go that route. Yeah, even something like Gnomish Inventor would make sense. It's got bad stats for 4-drop. You evolve it into something better. You draw a card along the way, Defender of Argus.
Look at Regis body shaming.
That's true. I am body shaming a bit here. These are all too frail, these minions. Too skinny. Gotta put some meat on them. So no, defenders are kind of just good in general, and they actually do fit our evolved game plan. You know, weak body with strong battle cry, and just give us defensive resources in what is ultimately kind of a control deck, right? And they make sense into the turn 4 Master of Evolution as well. So I like that. That makes sense. Do we want... You know, honestly, Crazed Alchemists are really good too with our package here with Marin. They kind of make sense as well, like weak stats. But it's not an ideal totem synergy card, I have to say. There might be instances where we want to play this and we can't really play it because of our totems. Hey, Callum, dude, thanks for the continued donations all the time, dude. Hey, hiya again. If you watched any of the Amazon original series, my favorite is Lucifer, but Black Sails is also really good. I really haven't, Callum. We do have Amazon Prime, and I have access to all that stuff. There's two problems for me. One is that I just don't have a whole lot of time to watch new shows or, like, extra shows. Like, we kind of have a stable of shows we watch, and even then I miss a lot because, like, the fiance sometimes just has to go on without me and watch stuff without me because my time is so limited. But I have not gotten into any of the Amazon stuff, really. I'm honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I don't even know Black Sails. That doesn't sound familiar to me. Like, I feel like I've never seen that one recommended. I've heard some good things about Lucifer, if I remember right. Black Sails, here it is. 80% Rotten Tomatoes, 8.2 on IMDb. Sounds pretty good. I don't know if pirates are necessarily my thing, but I'm sure I could like it if it's a good show, regardless of the subject matter. So I'll have to check it out. I'll have to think about it, man. Appreciate the recommendation. Of course, not just a recommendation to me, but all of chat as well, which is nice. So we need 6 more cards, guys. What do I want here? I really don't know. Maybe just some other big, like, legendary kinds of minions. Just big, strong stuff here. Medivh, probably not that good. Just big, strong guys. We don't have to have battle cries anymore. We kind of satisfied our need, I think, on the evolving battle cry minions. You know, honestly, Bone Mare kind of fits that goal, though. And Bone Mare is really good with Shaman because you always have totems. Maybe we toss in a Bone Mare, too. Anything else? Maybe a Lich King. Maybe a... Do we have, like, N'Zoth synergies? Not really, no. Be pretty iffy. Maybe we just look for some more early game removal and stuff, right? Like, Stormforge Axe and Lightning Bolt, and maybe we go, like, Finder's Keeper? No, Overload cards aren't that good in general. Oh, we didn't get Devolve, so we need Devolve. Somebody's got to keep me in check here, guys. We could go Jade Claws just for early game, but is Stormforged Axe just better in our example? Because we don't need the Jade, right? Maybe we go Hot Spring Guardian instead? Yeah, maybe we go Hot Spring Guardian or Feral Spirit even. Nah, the Axe could be really valuable as a targeted removal. So that looks interesting. I don't know if we have quite enough late game, but with Thrall and Doppelgangsters and stuff, we probably do. I've heard good things about Lucifer. Is it a bad show? I feel like I've heard good things. I don't know. It's got good score, 83% Rotten Tomatoes, 8.3 on IMDb. Oh, I get it. You're just making a joke about the general. I see. You're making a joke about the general fact that I've heard good things about Lucifer as if I'm talking about the entity. I gotcha. Patches? Yeah, I don't think we want patches. That's just a little bit too much early game for us. I do think Jinny's might be better than Master of Evolution, just for the defensive qualities. But I want to try this. Like I just want to see if this works. So let's try this deck out. Let's see if Marin Shaman makes any sense or not. It's gonna be different, that's for sure. Nobody's gonna expect this one. We're gonna get something new at the very least. Wasn't Lucifer the show where the devil is a hot dude? I don't know. Wouldn't the devil normally be a hot dude if he is in hell? Like, isn't he gonna be surrounded by fire and brimstone? Wouldn't that make someone hot? I don't think that's what you meant, but... Fill your hand with evolves? Oh, that would actually be really fun. Super fun. Mataru really wanted you, Sarah, apparently. I'm sorry, buddy. Forgive me, dude. Let me get a deck tracker up for you guys. I actually did it right this time. My beard over here feels very, like, disheveled today. I don't know why. Probably because I had to rush getting ready. Guys! Guys! Guys, I'm reaching out to you, but you can't see me. Oh. Okay, this is a terrible hand. We might have a lot of terrible hands. I don't know if our deck has a good enough curve. Because a lot of our early game is, like, so situational, right? Like, it looked like we had a lot of early game cards, but, like, these 6 cards are kind of garbage. I guess most of these are playable, so we're not too bad. We have some 4-drops and 3-drops that we were happy to play. Manatite Totem, Stonehill. Swordforged Axe is certainly okay to develop. I'm going to save the coin every time here. I versed a Warlock today running Moat Lurkers. I thought it was Regis. That's funny. I don't think Barnes would be too helpful in our deck, right? Like, we don't have anything great for Barnes. I mean, granted, Doppelgangsters and stuff, you know, anything with Evolve works okay with Barnes. But, I don't think we have anything, like, especially good. Ugh, that is just an unbelievably good minion against me. I might just have to coin the Master of Evolution here. Just to get stats on the board that don't... Oh! That's a great result. Just to get stats on the board that don't, like, freely die to that trade. I mean, this is still going to die, but we get a 5/6 that's activated, right? And if he trades and plays stuff, we can always Lightning Storm and do other things. Or just kill it straight up like this. Oh, he's going to death that already. Interesting. We've got a lot of things that are good against Shadow Word Death. Maybe. Maybe. So we're doing this anyway. He ended up with a 3/3 regardless, but that's okay. We made him use some resources along the way, so it works out. Do you like reindeer? Yeah, Gooba, I do. Wardable, I prefer to keep it a politics and religion-free zone at all times on stream, to answer your question. Title T says Mataru. Nice. I can't wait to get some actual emotes. So guys, it still hasn't been officially revealed, but I did hear on the grapevine some sort of the requirements for partnership when it comes to becoming a Twitch partner. Because they're revealing essentially some achievements that are going to give you a really clear guideline on how to become a Twitch partner. And what just happened? Oh, that's a Maelstrom Portal minion. I was like, did he play this? What's going on? Anyway, it sounds like I'm not going to have trouble hitting those requirements, at least based on what I saw. There's one that was apparently a little up in the air, but... Sky Blue Pink says, hey Regis, I got a surprise day off, so I get to see you live. Nice, man. I'm happy to hear that. Thanks for stopping by. It's cool that you're excited to, it's cool that you're excited to be here. Like, that's interesting that it's, like, a highlight. I really appreciate that. Do we Lightning Storm yet, or we just slam this every time, all the time, always? I guess we just always slam this. We hope for good results, right? Yeah, it's alright. I'll take it. We do have a backup one, so... He's not on Anduin yet. He's already used the Shadow or Death, so I don't know how... Dragonfire Potion is a great clear, I guess, but he also kills his board. And then we just reload. And hopefully when we reload, we hit a couple 4-attack minions like a Cairn or something else, right? Because we don't want to play into Anduin too hard. This is, you know, I kind of like Master of Evolution with the hero power. This gets a lot worse when you play Thrall, I think, but still. And actually, Bone Mirror gets a lot worse when you play Thrall as well, but we'll still be alright, I think. Yo, Wolf Poops, how's it going, dude? What changes for you if you're a partner in lieu of whatever you are now? Says Lava Drake again. It's really mostly the benefits to you guys that change, not to me. Basically, you get more emotes. And I do actually get extra revenue from advertisements. Currently, I don't get any Twitch advertising revenue. It's just, they get to keep it all. So that's the only minor benefit to me, but apparently that's an incredibly small advantage anyway. So it's unlikely that's particularly relevant in my case. This plays super duper hard into Anduin on 8. Does he have Anduin on 8? Maybe we don't worry too much about Anduin on 8, because if he does, we can just reload with Doppelgangster Evolve. That's 6 mana. We'd have 2 mana remaining, so we could even devolve these guys out too. I think we're just going to go for this one. It's almost like baiting the Anduin for this play, right? And he doesn't necessarily have Anduin too, right? Like, it's not guaranteed. Okay. Alright, makes sense. But yeah, I basically will be able to give you guys like 14 or 15 emotes at this point already. Hold up, actually. Let me figure out how many emotes I can honestly give you. I'm not sure the answer, but it should be a high amount. Let's devolve first and see what happens. Because... And by the way, we're not going to get many better devolves than this. Just against the priest, they don't have that many good minions. He's going to get a 2/2 Wind Fury. That's kind of cool. It's alright, though. It's not threatening my board enough that we can't evolve here. Whoa! Regrets. We could have had an extra 2/1. Still pretty good, though. Should be hard for him to deal with a lot of this stuff. Particularly the 3/8. Well, he has Shadow Pain, actually, so that may not be hard. We'll see. I think there's a car horn going off behind me. Hey, sir, I have an important question. How do you style that magnificent hair? Says Crazy One. So normally I put
Welcome.
Oh, whoa.
Boy, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Blazing John D, dude, thank you for the... Oh, he does have another Dragonfire Potion. He must have drawn that recently. That's kind of sad. But Blazing John D, dude, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Good sir, this is a fantastic follow-up. Thank God. Really appreciate it, Blazing John. Thanks for the support, man. That actually puts me at 269 Twitch subscribers, which is awesome. Back to the hair question, and then I'll get on to the emotes question. The hair question, normally I just put a little bit of Old Spice pomade in. Just like a...
Welcome.
Probably a pea-sized amount. I don't know.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Yeah, P, sure. Just subscribe with a $5 sub for 4 months in a row. That's fantastic, dude. Really appreciate it, man. That's a huge sign of support. Yeah, P, sure. So thanks. That's, again, a ton of subs this morning, guys. You dudes are awesome. Already, like, 4 subs or something, and it's been, like, less than... Oh, my God! Subtrain!
Subtrain.
Goodrich even confirms the sub train. Thanks, Goodrich, dude, for the 4-month resub again with the $5 sub. Both of you guys hit simultaneously there. That is fantastic. I certainly appreciate it. Okay. Cool. Let's see what we get. Sure. Why not? Okay. Cookie Monster. So thanks, Goodrich. Thanks, Yappy. Sure. Once again, guys. Back to the hair. Just a little dab of Old Spice pomade. Put it together in your hands, you know, like warm it up, whatever. Spread it out. Just go through my hair a couple times and then blow dry it. But right now, I'm not even doing that. I'm literally just blow drying it lately. Because it's so short, it holds like this on only a blow dry. But if it gets just a little bit longer, I'll have to start using pomade again. But it kind of does the same thing. It ends up looking basically the same. Orville says, no judging, but your videos lately are pretty much like Watch Mojo's. I mean, I still watch and like them all, but the titles are kind of like if you would be running out of ideas. That's an interesting insight. You really... That's an odd... I'm curious to hear that. Let me think about this a little bit. Let's go through some videos here. So, I mean, I think you're talking about like top 10s. I don't actually know what Watch Mojo is, so... But I think that's like a top 10 type video place. So that's interesting because I'm looking through and I've done the 2 like rankings for the treasure cards, which are sort of like top 10 videos, not exactly, but kind of. I could understand why you'd interpret them that way. They do unfold like a top 10 video, although the titles don't exactly do that. But beyond that, it's been like a new deck experiment, a highlight video, card reviews ×2, the expansion reveal, a deck experiment, a highlight, an advice arena, a deck experiment, an advice arena, a deck experiment, a video ranking, which I guess was like a top 5 list about the dual class arena, but that was new. And, oh my god, I gotta play the game. Oh my god, oh my god. Ysera's pretty good against... I'm just gonna go face here, guys. We gotta win the game soon. This will hopefully just die incidentally somehow along the way. Nightmare's good because that's damage, but we're gonna die for too long, so I gotta hurry, hurry, hurry. And then it was a Bone Mare video about fixing Bone Mare. It's not exactly top 10 kind of content. It's pretty in-depth. But then I also just did, after that, there were 2 top 10s about arena cards, but I do that every expansion. Like, I have a slate of top 10 videos I do every expansion. Some of which I have not done yet, because I'm behind. So there would be even more if it was possible, but... Anyway, I'm curious what you think, Wordable. Like, what's the insight there? Matteru says, my job involves Excel and a lot of copy pasting. So yesterday while I was off, my coworker switched my C and V cards on the keys on the keyboard. That is evil, dude. That is tough. This is 7-12 damage, so we're not there yet by any means. I guess we definitely need to kill his... Oh, well, right now we don't. If he can't kill either of these, then he's just going to damage himself every time he casts a spell. So maybe we don't... maybe we just taunt through it and call it a day.
Happy anniversary, Regis would love to be saying this to a woman sometime soon, but auntie. Then you get all my attention. Hashtag subtrain choo 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 choo.
Wow, Tars, dude. 5 months in a row with a $5 sub. That's crazy, Tars. Thank you, man, for the 5 month. I think you're like the 5th 5-monther to come through, which is like the max at this point, so... Really appreciate the continued support, of course, Tars. Good luck on the woman side of things. If you need any help, just let me know, man. I'll give you my best advice that I can, for what it's worth. When are the new KNC cards going to be revealed? Kobolds and Catacombs cards will be revealed on November 20th again, they said. That'll be the start of the new reveal season. Monday the 20th. So we have like 10 more days to go. 12 days to go, something like that. 12 days, I guess. Hey, Sky Blue Pink. Yeah, man, I saw you said you had the day off. That's nice, man. I'm glad you could hang out and...
Welcome.
And that you wanted to be here. That's really cool.
4 months is where your pregnancy starts to become apparent, right? Also stealing Captain Tarzan's spotlight.
Yeah, Marin, appreciate it. 4 months, that's crazy. Thanks again for the resub with the $5 sub. All you, like, legit $5 subs coming through is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for the continued support there. And I don't want to hear any talk of this pregnancy stuff. That's... I'm not ready for that. It's 4 months in, huh? Okay. I need a year or two. This is a great play, honestly, by him. Very, very smart. He just drew like a bajillion cards. And healed to full. He had to kill his own minion to do it, granted, but seemingly quite worth. So I have enough damage here. This is 10, 17, 18. But we have another 8 here is 26. I think we're like a couple damage points off, right, guys? 12 plus 3 is 15. 16 plus 10 is 26. How did he actually heal enough? Can I buff this and make the nightmare count twice? No. I don't think there's any other way to buff the health on this, is there? Alright, I guess we're going to go ahead and kill this and... This might look a little odd, but I think it's right. We're going to try to save as much of this damage as we can, instead of Crazed Alchemist doing that now. I don't know, I think I'm going to die. But I'm hoping to get more Ysera damage. Oh well. Let's see, I think I missed Wardable's answer here. Let's talk about it. Talking about the top 10s, and I'm also not saying you should stop. I'm just being honest. Like, I see top, I don't know, Marin things and top 10 anime battles and the memes of that format, and it's just funny. Sure, I mean, I recognize there's a meme or a sort of a clickbait mentality among some people, but if I'm being honest, like, ranking videos and top 10 videos are blatantly better ways to organize content than most people are willing to accept. Like, it's just better to watch and better to spread it that way, and it gives people kind of a systematic structure to attach to, which is really powerful. So I think I'm gonna keep doing it, and I like it too, frankly. Like, it's just easier for me as well to create that kind of stuff, and it's easily working okay. They're the most popular videos by far, so. Hey, Beast Fireman, it's going well. MLTG, dude. No worries on the resub timing, man. I'm gonna be just fine either way, promise. This has to be enough damage now, right? Probably not, honestly. I lost some and gained some. This is 9, 15, 16, 18, 23, 28. Is this real life? Are you serious? Spell damage would give me lethal if I have the mana. I do have the mana. For real? Let me count again. 9, 10, 16, 18, 23, 28. I'm still gonna have to do it. Just because it's a good play. I'm at 5. I'm at 6 though. I didn't consider my own health. Ugh! I can't believe we're 1 off. Did I miss a damage point anywhere? I'm just dead, almost certainly now. Crap! Ugh! And we had a 1 and 3 to get the spell damage totem, too. Yeah, we're dead. Well, almost certainly dead, yeah. Ugh! That's frustrating. I shouldn't have used Sarah. I put myself in lethal range. I think he had it anyway, but well, maybe not though. We had 10 and we were, what did we go down to? 6 or did we go down to 5? I don't know. But I shouldn't have done it if it wasn't lethal. Ah, that was still a pretty cool game though, and a cool deck. Like the deck seemed solid there. That was a pretty fun little game, regardless. Man, I just love pure RNG cards so much. Not being sarcastic, it just creates funny moments, says Michael Peoples. That's interesting insight. I'm happy to see someone say that. Usually people only ever complain about RNG cards, which I understand that side of it. I understand both sides of it, I should say. I probably lean more towards the less RNG camp than the more RNG camp myself. But I understand the need for both. The good news is you were dead anyhow. Okay, that's good news, yeah. It's pretty tough when you're that low. I mean, arguably still the Jinyus might be better than the Masters for those kinds of games. I think Master of Evolution is going to be better against other decks, though. So we'll see. Raza right now is the only deck where your health total is really, really vital. What just happened? Something just made a noise. I think I might have just unplugged my keyboard accidentally for a second. I was fiddling with it. What happened, guys? Is everything okay? Everything seems fine. It made a noise, but I think all is okay. Another Foxy Regis stream I see. Yeah, Foxy. The mana card that fills your hand with copies of what you draw can lose you the game as easily as it can win it. Yeah, that's the case with any good card, right? Any card I want to be playing better kill me half the time, or I'm not going to be into it. I don't know. Our hand is terrible. We're really bad against Jade, too, I suspect. Unless we hit exactly Doppel Evolve soon. For a moment, I thought something was disconnected on my laptop. It's good to know the sound actually did go through. It's always good. Doomsayer, I can just ignore it. That's fine. I don't really care about the overload next turn, because I'm not going to Doppel anyway, just for free. I was pretty thrilled for the new expansion, but $70 Canadian for the pre-purchase brought my hype down so much. Yeah, Hearthstone's expensive lately, guys. I totally understand. It's bad for me that it's expensive, too. I'd be much better off if it was a cheap game. Not that I can't afford to keep up, it's that I want it to be cheap so other people can afford to keep up and watch and be involved and be invested. I'm afraid the price is going to hamper the community that's developed, you know? I will have to say that at least one thing about Hearthstone that's nice is that it is a game that's still enjoyable to watch, even if you're not actively playing it yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're not caught up and you're not on the latest expansion, you can still enjoy the cards and still enjoy watching it as a passive sort of extra activity without being super into Hearthstone. So that's hopefully something that's good for me. It's a solid devolve, I guess. Yeah, devolve Stonehill Hero Power looks good. Okay. Pretty good stats for a 5-drop. That's a little annoying, but it's okay. Dirty Rats. Nothing I really want to pull out. Like, Jade Behemoth is pretty good to pull out. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe we just go ahead and slam this now. There shouldn't be any mega risks either. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good battle cry we just killed there. We traded 8 stats for 6 stats too, so that's good. Regis, however, please do more videos like the spooky Regis one. That was your best video ever. I mean the video format, like the Regis in Love and such. Please, man. Yeah, I will. I always like doing highlight videos. It's just you gotta have the highlight and you gotta have like a theme to build the video around. It's not always easy to put that stuff together. It takes some creativity. It's a little bit of a different exercise than what I would normally do, right? All right. Go get him, Marin. Go get him, buddy. You got this, dude. We're just gonna take, like, a ton of damage here, but that's okay. We got double Lightning Storm, right? Everybody's always so proud when they silence the Master Chest. I mean, it's a good play, but it's not, like, as good of a play as some people make it out to be. He could Sogoth. It's gonna eat 2 minions. We take 4 more damage. Could also just double Lightning Storm. It's guaranteed to, well, it's not actually guaranteed to clear. This could live. Maybe we just Hero Power double Lightning Storm? We could Hero Power Bone Mare. It's gonna be most of the time it'll be a 6 health minion, so it probably has to eat 2 things, or eat a thing and some other resource, Hero Power, or that means we take 8 damage to the face. But he continues to build the board. The problem is, like, Jades are getting big enough that even double Lightning Storm soon doesn't Let's just do this and see what we get. If we get spell damage, we'll clear. Otherwise, we'll Bone Mare. So he should probably trade here and do this, which does make the Lightning Storm way better, so we'll see. Then they Bone Mare the Silence Chest for a 4/12. Yeah, it's happened, believe me, we've seen it. We've seen it all. So happy you're playing Evolved Shaman, by far my favorite deck. I have a feeling this one looks a little different than you're used to, though. It's probably not exactly what you're accustomed to. A little stranger. Okay, played around Lightning Storm, weirdly enough. Probably not intentionally, but pretty efficiently nonetheless. Shuffled, okay. Sogoth gets a little better here. Moat Lurker saves me some health, but not a ton. Well, we could just Moat Lurker Hex. That's actually pretty good. I would like to Moat Lurker the chest, obviously, but we need to stay alive, guys, primarily. So I think we'll just Moat Lurker the 5/5 and Hex. And then if he doesn't have the ability to kill the Moat Lurker right away, we can maybe Thrall it next turn with a Doppelgangster. We could also just Doppelgangster Thrall right now, but I don't think I want to just yet, because we might just die to that, right? There's a higher likelihood here that we get a better play because we evolve off the 5/5. Because he may not kill this right away. It's not guaranteed by any means. Probably just loads up a bunch of Jades here. Malfurion, that's fine. He should go for the 1/2s. He doesn't. Good. That's good for me. Oh, he has hero power. Crap! It's not good for me. No, it's not what we wanted. Well, we might have to do this now. Well, we could still do this. He has 7/10 damage. It's no different than last turn, unfortunately. This kills most of the... This clears most of the time. Well, not clears, I guess, because these all have 5 health, but we don't care too much about these. It clears this most of the time. I might just have to go for this, though. It gives me armor and the Doppelgangsters. I think we have to do this. What do we want off these guys? What 7-drops are good? I don't even know. Yeah, 6/6 taunt's not bad. I'll take it. Hey Regis, have you seen the taunt druid deck that uses Moat Lurker and the 2/3 that buffs taunts? Yeah, Papa Smurf. Well, I guess I saw the old one. I don't know if there's like a newer one. I probably haven't seen it. Wrath plus hero power, and then he's gonna go face. Okay. I guess we have to just double Lightning Storm at this point. We can Crazed Alchemist this guy to make sure it dies. Moat Lurker, Evolve. Is that any better? We could trade here. We can't get through these is the problem. We really need to hit... oh, we can't spell damage anymore. Crap! Okay, we just have to get through one of these taunts and we'll be fine. One of these taunts. Hit 3 on the 5s? Oh no, now these are really iffy. Oh no. Oh, that was good. Great result. Wow. Cool. What do we care more about? It doesn't really matter. We have to kill this, obviously. We can't take a value trade, unfortunately, so... no, actually, this will give me more face damage this way. We're going to evolve it anyway, so we want Rag Light Lord. Rag Light Lord. Rot Face. Okay. We'll see. It's not going to be easy to trade, though, because he has a bunch of 7/7 Jades at this point, unfortunately. Alright, we'll see. See you, Smash Potato. Sounds like a good reason to leave, man. I gotta be honest. Sounds like a good plan. 1 health. Okay, great. He did give me a legendary summon, though. That's pretty cool. Love him. Now I can legendary summon it and evolve it. Alternatively, we could Moat Lurker and evolve. But let's... how do we stay alive here? We have to hit a... well, we can always... Well, we can't Sogoth because 'cause 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 'c So we're dead unless we get exactly a taunt off of either the summon or the grab here. Malaga doesn't do anything for me. Hit me with a taunt, baby. Hit me with a taunt. No, Draxus doesn't do anything. It's a crazy board, but it doesn't do squat for us. That's sad. Hey, No Fear 94 man, how's it going? Rotface hype, yeah. This is fun, guys. This is an awesome deck. What happens if you draw Ambush with Tolvier's Goblet? Ooh, I don't know, Kag Wrestler. That's a cool question. I'd like to know the answer to that. There's a lot of people who will test that sort of thing, so I'm sure somebody will. Could you have just played Sogoth? We only had 6 mana here because we overloaded from the Lightning Storms. If we could have, that would have been the best play, just to make sure we stayed alive. Although we were probably still dead because he had like 10 cards and he still had a swipe left, I think. So it would have been iffy, but Maximus, dude, love the Golden Regis, man. Looks good. I can't wait to get you guys some more emotes and some sub badges and all the cool stuff that comes with Partner. I feel so bad that so many people have subscribed. Like, I have 269 subscribers. That's insane. Oh, speaking of which, how many emotes does that mean I unlock? Let's look and see. I totally forgot that I was looking that up. At 269 subs, that's 15 emotes, guys. And if we get to 300, we'll get 16 emotes. And we got to 295 before, so 300 shouldn't be too hard to get to. So 15 or 16 emotes in the near future, guys. That's crazy. It's really good. Just like that, we're going to have 15 emotes as soon as I hit Partner. So hopefully it's sooner rather than later to give you guys a ton. I'm going to have to figure out 15 emotes. I only have a list of like 6 or 7 right now, so it's going to be hard thinking of more. I can probably squeeze out some extra ones already, but if I really sit down and commit to it. Title T, RNGesus, Pink Square, Hans Rubenfeld, Hulk Regis. What other emote ideas do you guys have? Hans will definitely be one of the emotes, of course. Hey, Cookie Monster DK, man, how's it going? I hope well. I hope splendidly. Regis Kappa or Regis Rage, sure. Baby Regis. Nice, Spicy Meme. Congrats on rank 5, dude. I think you just said you hit rank 7 for the first time a few days ago, right? Oh yeah, Invisible Soda Bottle. That's supposed to be on here. I don't know why that's not on here. Invisible Soda. I thought that was on my list, but it's not. Can we get Regis as a hero card emote? I don't know how I do that. It would barely fit. It has to be something that's like readable in very small text, guys, first and foremost. Are we looking at Raza or Big? I have a feeling this is Big Priest. I don't know why. Usually Shadow Vision's on 2. Is digging for Eternal Servitude. Yeah, we probably need the actual Regis logo as 1. That puts me at 8 emotes already, so 7 more would be nice eventually. How about Elise? Maybe Elise, yeah. What'd I say, guys? What'd I say?
Aha!
I knew it. Okay, we actually... Huh. Well, I was going to Devolve, but now that he silenced it, I guess Hex is way better. I mean, Devolve is not great anyway, because they're going to give it a ton of stats. Hex is always better than Devolve against these guys, but...
You need a hip-hop video to rise to the top. These mean decks are not the best of the crop. If you want your popularity to be the best, a rhyming video will set you apart from the rest. Going viral, your videos will climb if you hone your skills and bust a rhyme.
Nice, dude. That's so good, David Haslow. Well, the rhymes are back, man. The rhymes are back. That is amazing, man. So right now, only frogs are in his pool. Oh my god, that is such a good draw. Wow, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. I guess we Hero Power Maelstrom Portal here. We don't need to devolve that for any reason. We never ever got guys, we never ever hit. It's cool that we replaced our 1/1. We never hit it. We never hit spell damage, not once. The The Imix, yeah, man, Title T's on the list for sure. That one's been around for a long time as an idea. That one's Generation 1 ideas. We gotta play around Dragonfire potions in particular here, guys. That's our biggest hurdle. So we never want to commit like too much to the board, right? I think maybe one Bone Mare is fine, because we'll basically put this out of range of Dragonfire Potion, so it's okay. Dragonfire Potion plus Holy Smite would clear right now, which would be pretty good. Anduin clears 2 things but leaves the rest, which is pretty good. And if he ever Anduins, it gives me a lot more luxury with Doppelgangster. Next turn we're probably going to Marin no matter what. We could save Marin for the guaranteed, but I think we'll just Marin. If he silences the chest again, whatever, that's fine. We want the Generation 2 Hans Rubenfeld t-shirts. Flappy Bird Wind Fury emotes, that would be pretty good, yeah. I'd like that. That's all good ideas. Regis, I see a lot of people on Reddit quitting Hearthstone for its high cost. In my opinion, that's stupid. If you have any, and I mean any sort of income, you probably afford the cost. Basically, you're paying to have fun. I want to know your thoughts about this. Well, I don't want to, like, disparage other people's comments, because I don't know enough about their any given financial situations or anything to really say myself, right? But I do have to say that, for me at least, I get, regardless of like all the streaming and stuff, like obviously when I'm a streamer and content creator, Hearthstone financially makes a ton of sense to me. But even outside of that, right? I certainly get enough hours of entertainment out of Hearthstone to pay what I pay. Like, I play this game non-stop. I play this game all of the time. So, I get a ridiculous amount of value out of Hearthstone for the cost. Even when I spend, like, $200 in expansion, it's still worth it to me. So I think that's the equation everybody needs to always keep in mind. More than just the raw cost is what, how much, like, value are you getting out of it, right? Is it really... Is it paying off for you because you're spending so much time with it? And if you consider that equation as sort of an efficiency equation, then I think you're going to realize Hearthstone is worth some expense. We might want to devolve, so I don't think we can Golden Kobold, guys. I think we have to hold the Golden Kobold. And we actually might want to play this, because we have a lot of damage. 8, 10. Of course, we could play this next turn for damage, but... I think we're okay to overload next turn, because we have the coin no matter what. I don't know if we'll be okay to overload the following turn, necessarily, so... Let's commit to the overload while we know it's a possibility, and we can't attack or already attack, so... Hearthstone got expensive for me. I don't play it enough to justify the amount of money I spent on it so far. So there, Boo Diddley did make that calculation, and he doesn't play enough. So, see, there you go. Okay, so he healed a lot. Needless to say. We're definitely going to trade Doppel Evolve here. Hopefully we don't get too wrecked by, hopefully not too wrecked. I don't even... Do I want to do this? If we can't... If we get a Doomsayer, we just lose the game. I think I'm just not going to Hero Power. Like, I just can't risk a Doomsayer when we're this far ahead. It's just not possible. Oh my god. No! Why, Halfeed? Why? No. So bad. Ugh! Not my Golden Kobold, please. Really not anything. I need to evolve as well. Oh, don't have some sort of Spirit Lash shenanigans, please, God. Oh, we're in such a good position if he doesn't have Spirit Lash. We might be okay anyway, just because we have like 18 damage on board. Devolve here is fantastic. because we can probably just push damage through. Not exactly the best evolve result, right? Like, a lot of stats on this 6-drop, which is good. This is okay 9-drop, just a lot of damage. Pretty weak 6-drop here. I mean, stats-wise a good 3-drop, but clearly a terrible downside. Really risky here. Was the old format of the 2 expansions, the $20 adventure, better for bringing in new players, or is it too slow for experienced players? I don't really know, David Hasselhoek. I think from a content standpoint, I like the new format better because I have way more cards to talk about. But I really can't say from a new player standpoint. That's pretty distant from where I'm at in the world, right? 18, we have more than enough damage, right? 18, 24, 28, 31, 33. So as long as we can not get a taunt here, we win. What was that, guys, I said about not getting a taunt there? Unbelievable. That might actually make a difference. I don't know yet how much damage we have, but that could indeed make all the difference. Which of these gives me a charge minion? This is Bluegill Warrior, but I gotta get rid of this Halfiend, I think. So I think we just have to evolve the Halfiend. Is there a 4-mana charger? I don't know. Alright, that's fine. I love that he got Tyrion. It's great news. I'm thrilled we put Tyrion in his pool of Resurrects, too. Great. That's just beautiful. Highlight video incoming. Yeah, maybe. I got a lot planned right now, it's a problem. I just logged back in. WTF is up with this board. Arcane Golem, yeah, I wish. I had an Arcane Golem in hand yesterday, and I was like, man, I miss the old Arcane Golem. Oh, that's a lot of mana there. I don't think you ever win like that. That's just too much mana. Potion of Madness into the Bloatbat? Oh no, he's gonna steal both and kill the 4/5? Yeah. Okay. So it's like guaranteed lethal here, right? No. Yeah, it's guaranteed. It doesn't matter which he kills, it's guaranteed lethal. Woo! The green screen's trying to kill Regis' shoulder. Whoa, what's happening? Why is that happening? That never happens to me. Weird, it's the sun, I think. There we go. Oh, that's strange. I think the sun came through the window at like just the right angle. Should be okay now. Let me know if it happens again. I hate when that happens. Just tweaking it there a little bit too. Tweaking my lights a little. Did it happen like subtly or really fast? I'm curious what it looked like. Marin is so awesome, I put him in all my control decks. Yeah, we didn't even play his card that game, unfortunately. Hey guys, we won a game though. That's progress. The Hexes obviously did a lot of work there. Really good cards against Barnes Priest, as it turns out. The sun is a deadly laser. Regis was kissed by fire. You guys are poetic, jeez. Thanks everybody for being such poets. Is your fate in the light? Apparently my green screen was in the light. I don't want you guys seeing behind the veil. You're not supposed to know about green screens and things. Gotta do this for the rock pool that comes down. We can kill it now when it gets rock pooled. Kind of disrupts my turn 3, but we can always hero power into Serenite Chain Gang on 4, so that's fine. Hydrologist instead, it's also fine. I do not regret my attack yet. Is he going to coin the secret? No. What does that mean about the secret? That probably gives us a little bit of a read on the secret, but I don't know what that read is just yet. What about a red bread emote? Red bread. I gotta be honest, I don't understand the reference. I think you mean red beard. I think that's what you're getting at. Not 100% sure. But I think you mean red beard. Yeah, a red beard emote would be fine. I mean, the Legendary Regis kind of has a beard on it already, but maybe just a specific one for the beard. I gotta figure out somebody to make these emotes, too. I could probably do some of them, but other ones I wouldn't want to. I don't think I'd do a good job. Ooh, that's an awfully good turn 6. Do I just do Chain Gangs again, or do I do Stonehill instead? Stonehill, I think instead. Chain Gangs don't really... I mean, we could Chain Gang evolve right now if we wanted to. And frankly, we could even Thrall right now if we wanted to, just to get a 6-drop, right? It's really not that bad. Do we need the hero power still? Maybe. I'd certainly rather Thrall with big, wide stuff on board. I think we'll just Stonehill. It's okay. Maybe I'll go ahead and grab the Grunt to play this turn. Just to get a really good board. One of these likely will stick around until next turn for the Doppel Evolve, so... Because he shouldn't be able to kill all 3 of these. He might with like a Rowling Blade or something, but... Most likely one of these lives, right? And then we really empower our Doppel Evolve even more, especially if we could take a trade here. Oh yeah, don't hit the 2-1, don't hit the 2-1, don't hit the 2-1. Every time. I think I'd rather have the 5-drop than the trade, right? Well, this contests a lot of stuff. I don't think so. I think we actually got to kill this. Because the 5-drop just dies to a 5-1, and a lot of 6-drops die to a 5-1. How annoying is it that this is the one that got hit? Ugh. Because we had a value trade and then an evolve, and now it's like disrupted. 5-drops can be pretty weak. I think we better kill this.
Red bread is when you bake the bread, send it to your local government bread distributor, and then wait for your 1/8 of a loaf of bread to come back to you. You sustain yourself on the knowledge that you are contributing to the fall of Western society in the meantime.
Aha!
So red bread is communist bread. That makes sense. Guys, this is pretty good. That was a pretty good result. Let's be honest here. Do we want to go ahead and devolve? I don't know. Let's just test. It's almost definitely Noble Sack, right? Like he wants to disrupt this high main. That's what we thought. We could just Chain Gang into Lightning Storm and save the devolve. I mean, devolve is pretty good, granted, but it might be better later, right? Like Lightning Storm is still fine. Well, Lightning Storm only kills. Guaranteed 1 thing. Likely 2 things, maybe 3 things. We could hero power and try to hit that. Honestly, maybe just Serenite Chain Gang and Manatide Totem is fine. We don't have to kill those yet. We'll just throw out the Chain Gangs. These things all trade in. They each go down to 1 health. He plays more stuff, and then we hit more stuff with a Lightning Storm that's guaranteed to kill it. If he plays something that buffs the Murlocs, we just evolve, right? If he plays, like, another Megasaur or whatever, we just evolve everything, and we're in the same spot. We kind of throw some Chain Gangs to the Wolves, but that's okay. We're setting up for a play in the future. Jerks, of course, man, thanks for the bits, and good morning, Jerks. Hope you're having a good day. What'd you have for dinner last night, Jerks? I don't know if I can live without knowing. Okay. Tarum... I guess changed my plans a little bit, but this is a great follow-up, so it's okay. Oh, you debuffed my high main, did you? No, thank you, sir. That's a 7-4 now. This high main's getting a lot of action. This might be a decent devolve. Could also face tank it, I guess. It's not too bad. Trade, Thrall, face tank. Trade. Yeah, let's just face tank it. We're at 25, so we have some luxury here to face tank. Save that devolve for an emergency, I think, still. How good is this thrall gonna be?
Five Guys Burger chatted about it. Live on Mighty Ree's stream. Wink
Live.
face.
Live on Midi Ree's stream. Oh my god. What is this garbage? This is terrible. Oh no. Oh, okay, cool. Still enough to force the concede. Five Guys Burger. I like Five Guys a lot, jerks. I'm always happy when I have a Five Guys Burger. I had a turkey burger from the local microbrew place around here. Although not really microbrew, I guess. I don't, because they're actually kind of regional more. I don't know what microbrew really distinguishes, but a nice turkey burger, which I know turkey burger doesn't sound good, but it was pretty good. Surprisingly tasty. I had some fries, and we ordered some crispy spare ribs for an appetizer that was really, really good. Local turkey burger brewery. Yeah, that's what they are. That's all they do. Is they brew turkey burgers. That's it. That's their whole game plan. I don't even know if I want this. I guess it's fine. Mighty Rise hosting me, huh? Somebody says. I don't see it for some reason. Why didn't it notify? Either way, thanks Mighty Rise, of course, for the host, man. Turkey burger is amazing. I'll even eat veggie burgers to mix it up. Awesome stuff. Yeah, it was good. It had a good flavor, good like sear on it. It wasn't like too like just meaty. That makes sense. I don't know. Is Reese on a diet? No, it wasn't that. Just they have a regular burger and a turkey burger, and the regular burger is really good. But I've talked about this before. It comes on an English muffin, and it has like a slaw topping. And I don't really like the toppings on the regular burger. I like the bread and the condiments, because the turkey burger has like bacon and tomato and guacamole. And it's like, I like the guac, the tomato, and the bacon and the bun better. But I always feel bad like changing orders too much. I don't want to be like, hey, can you put a regular burger on the turkey burger? And it's like, you know, there's weird pricing questions, and I just always feel bad doing that. So I rather just order the slightly inferior product to not cause a fuss. Like I'm that polite. I just don't want to cause a scene, you know, cause a fuss. So that's why I get the turkey burger. See you, Marie. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, of course.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm someone. Thought I meant Morty, Regis. I just didn't remember, as you might imagine. Guys, is this a good devolve? It's Raza Priest. There's not really anything we want to devolve off. Card draw is incredibly valuable. This might just be the best devolve we ever get. You know, we have hexes and stuff if we need to deal with something big, perchance. I think we're just going to devolve here. He'll probably end up with, like, Loot Hoarder anyway, so it won't matter, but... okay. It's one of those situations where you don't know what either of those cards do. You gotta remember what these cards do. MLTG sub, but it didn't pop up. Seriously? No, MLTG. I love you. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know why. Did you click the button that says, like, notify you? I don't understand. Sometimes it just doesn't work. But I actually do see it on my feed. It says MLTG has subscribed. So thanks, of course, MLTG. You've been a long timer around these parts, as you well know. And it's always appreciated. Let's just do this. We don't need to get too fancy here. This is going to buff to 4/4, but it's like going to be an awkward trade after he does that, so it's okay. I think we'll just leave it. It'll go down to 3, we can play the Tar Creeper into it. I don't need to attack, it doesn't help.
I plan to have a burger from my local smokehouse this week. It's got burger, chicken, bacon, brisket, and cheese with barbecue sauce. Then I'll be set on calories through the next day too.
Yeah, geez, chicken on a burger. That seems weird to me. How do they put the chicken on there? Is it like shredded chicken or like, you know, like pulled shredded barbecue chicken, or is it like a grilled cut of chicken? Like, I don't... The chicken is shady to me, I gotta be honest, jerks. I don't understand the chicken part of it, in particular. The chicken's where it's losing me. It's just a chicken breast, huh? Wow, that's a lot to stack. The rest makes sense, although I'm gonna be frank with you, I'm just not a barbecue sauce on hamburgers guy, and I don't know why. I would love that burger, but I would take off the barbecue sauce. I don't like when things are drenched in barbecue sauce. That always bugs me.
You're one of only 2 streamers I would actually give bits to. Unfortunately for the other guy. I've never seen him on Twitch, so you get all of them for now.
Smash Potato, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. I'm really curious now who the other guy is. Like, share the love. Let us know. Don't leave us hanging. We need to know who the other guy is, of course. No charger, unfortunately, so we can't kill that very easily. But thanks, Smash Potato. 500 bits is insane, man. I really appreciate it. Be sure to spread the love if the other streamer does hop on Twitch. Of course, man. Save your bits for somebody else, too. Gotta give everybody some love and attention, you know? I feel like I'm just constantly behind on board, which is weird.
His name is Chump.
Chump! I think we've talked about Chump before. Maybe not you specifically, but people around here have talked about Chump in the past. I don't remember Chump very well, though. Or I looked up Chump, or something to do with Chump. I don't know. There was Chump discussion to be had, though. I can say that much. Moat Lurker Evolve honestly might just be worth it to get a 7-drop on the board here and try to stabilize. It probably just dies to Shadow Word Death. We can, like, stall out with Serenite Chain Gang and Manatide and hope to hit, like, a Lightning Storm and stuff.
Aha!
Or a Doppelgangster for this Evolve. These are pretty bad against, in fact, terrible against, I think I'm just going to evolve this, guys. I know it's a little early. But we have other win conditions in this deck than just Doppel Evolve. And I need to get ahead on board. Or, like, at least... Ugh. Okay. 9-5. It's awesome. Also, Regis Kelvin went from just getting my first golden here to having my priest and druid at less than 20 wins away from golden. Nice, MLTG, man. You're well on the way, it sounds like. So, Anwin's coming down here. I don't know why he attacked first. You don't have to. Doesn't matter. Oh, whoa! Whoa! What? That is not what I expected to happen. I gotta kill this, unfortunately. As much fun as 9 damage to face would be, we're gonna evolve it, so it's worth it. Tyrion? Ugh! Marin, you're a boss, but not right now, man. We wanted some stats, dude. We needed big dudes, big scary dudes. Not Marin the Fox. This is why we don't play the Manatide Totem there, by the way, guys. We know it's going to get Dragonfire Potions. He was just letting me set up my board. That's why he held on the previous turn. We can maybe kill that if we hit spell damage. Is it worth trying? We won't get it, so it doesn't matter. It's obviously not worth trying. Great news. It's a little risky playing this much, but I think we'll be alright. He's just Dragonfired. We've already seen a Kazakus Potion. It's Shadow Word Horror that's the big risk if he runs it. Not everybody runs it, so we'll see. We have a little bit of a reload potential. Here's Shadow Aurora. Didn't need the pint size, it's just getting the Lyra card. If only Amazon Prime was available in my country, can't even set up a trial. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. This is a good play. Oh, God! My Evolve RNG has been terrible! No! Australia gets cold, right? Yeah, I bet it does in the desert, doesn't it?
Aha!
I don't really know anything about Australian weather, but it feels like it would. It seems as if it should. Devour Mind. I'm sure he got, like, Marin, Double Bone Mare, or Thrall. He probably got Thrall and Marin and No, he got what he got was Doppelgangster Thrall. There's no doubt about that. 100%. Okay, now we just need Thrall and we have a win condition. Thrall off the top. 1 out of 14. Well, we have an Evolve too, so that might do it. 7 mana 4/4, yeah! A 4/4 is better than a 3/3 that summons an enemy Lyra when it dies. That's true. That's a very fair assessment. You're right. That is 100% correct. What is that gonna be? Oh, pain. That's fine. Didn't he just miss a... He just missed a hero power. Yeah, he just missed a hero power, right? I'm not losing my mind. He has not deathed yet? Seriously? So I guess we have to do it this way to split resources some. Make a couple 4-attack guys. Instead of one big Shadow or Death target. Since he already Dragonfire Potion, this is way, way better. Hey, look! A spell damage totem when we don't need it! It's great! Wow, it's a cool looking totem, by the way. The golden artwork on this. I don't know why, but it just looks so pretty to me. It's not like fancy or really, you know, like especially well done or anything. He's seriously gonna steal this and hit me for extra with Holy Smite and Mind Blast. Ugh, unbelievable. Unreal! The one time we get spell damage totem is when it kills me. I can't take it. No! Come on! Ugh. It gave him the one extra damage he needed. How unbelievable is that garbage? Oh, great news. That's so good. You might have got there anyway. You still had a bunch of cards left, but come on. Oh, great spell damage totem. So beautiful. I've been watching your YouTube for a while, and that is the first spell damage totem I've seen. The art is indeed nice. Guys, listen. I totally understand randomness. I understand random streaks. I understand variance. I was in graduate school for 3 years studying statistics. And I actually understand the psychology of biases behind it as well, because I was in a psychological statistics department. So I'm like really well equipped to handle variance and understand my natural psychological biases to misinterpreting randomness, right? I understand it's 99% of the time our brains convincing us that things are rigged or against us or that we have bad luck and that we don't really have bad luck. We just have trouble visualizing and seeing the positive examples of randomness. Aha. But that said, sometimes I still think, I still just can't believe it's real. Sometimes. Like with Wind Fury on fledglings, my luck is just abysmal. With spell damage totems, I feel like I just never hit one when I need it. So, I don't know. Playing against Raza Priest is a terrible PvE experience. Another high five for another stats guy. Yeah, saying the virtue. I actually don't hate Raza as much as most people. There are certainly games from time to time that's frustrating. I mostly get aggravated when it's the full combo, the Velen 30 plus damage combo, 34 damage or whatever. That frustrates me. I don't mind losing too much to the normal combo version like we just did. Like, we had time. We knew it was going to happen. It was sort of inevitable, right? Like, we know what's coming. It's just to us to win the game faster or disrupt his plan somehow. And we weren't able to do that, so... Alright, let's high roll, boys. Hey! We high rolled. Well, you know, something good happened. Cool. We're back. We're back. Let's actually, you know what we should do. Thanks, dude. We appreciate it. Thanks for the high roll, man. It's all you. I've lost faith in the light, lost faith in our Jesus. That's why I'm not getting the good luck. I need new Hearthstone friends. My old ones stopped playing for the most part. Well, I have to say there are currently 124 people in chat that would seemingly make great Hearthstone friends. Why don't we have a Devolver and Evolve right now? How is this possible? How can this be? I don't want a Dirty Rat, I don't think. Do I want a Drakari? We can Moat Lurker the Edwin next turn. This might be fairly cheap. We've already totemed twice, right? Not yet. Like I'm not planning on playing this next turn. It's like the turn after or the turn after that. This might provide the biggest swing. Hey, Doug Dundee, dude. Thanks for the $5 sub. That's awesome, Doug Dundee. All new sub, man. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, Doug Dundee. May not be enough to keep me alive in this game, Doug Dundee, but I'm sure going to try for you. Sure going to try. Maybe a turn late. We can save the Moat Lurker if we want now. Is the Moat Lurker just better? It gives him a 2/2 back. If I hex, what else can I do of value? Just Totem. But that does set up a better thing from below, plus Serenite Chain Gang next turn. I guess we'll do that. We'll just hex. He's not on Bone Mare yet, right? So everybody wants me to rat the Bone Mare, but it's first off, that's never guaranteed to happen. There are two good rat targets in Rogue, right? It's Vile Spine and Bone Mare are both pretty good. But even then, they also have Shadow Steps to pull that stuff back. And you can also rat things you don't want to rat. I think just going for the consistency of the thing from below is going to be more likely to win me the game. I think we're way behind no matter what we do, unless we hit exactly a second Lightning Storm here. But, oh. Well, hello there, second Lightning Storm. Oh my god, one time, just once, please, just give me the spell damage totem. Make up for the priest game. Just the one time spell damage totem, please. Please give me the spell damage totem. I still have to do it. It's fine. I was gonna, if we got spell damage, I was 100% gonna Crazed Alchemist here, flip this over, and then Lightning Storm. But I think I have to think from below now instead, and just hope that we kill the SI7 agent. We'll be leaving the Tar Creeper on board. He will Bone Mare the Tar Creeper. I guess we could still just go for the 50-50 since... Do you have the taunt? I'm gonna go for it. 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 We got this. We got this. We got this. We're gonna hit both. We're gonna hit both. We're gonna hit both. All right, that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's got a lot of damage, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We're all right. We got stabilization tools a lot. In fact, he probably still has to push the Bone Mare through this because the weapon doesn't threaten it, right? So we can trade back if he Bone Mare. Well, we can't really trade back, but we can still make plays. Why wouldn't you swap now? What are we talking about swapping? The Tar Creeper? You mean the play I made? We did do that. I don't know what you guys mean, though, for sure. Okay. We're alive. Hey, Gajberslav, dude. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, dude. I love it. Welcome, Gajberslav. I hope I'm saying your name even remotely close to what it's supposed to be. Guys, you've had a ton of subs this morning. I just accidentally closed Twitch chat, so I lost all of your messages. Great. You guys, if you said anything important in the last minute or two that I haven't responded to, you might have to do it again here. Because I 100% lost it just now. It's gone. But gosh, oh, thank God that's a good draw. We have to Moat Lurker plus... Well, we could Maelstrom Portal into Bone Mare. It's pretty risky, though. We could also try to hit the spell damage here and clear both of these, but that's super risky. But we could Thrall afterwards and get like a 3-drop and heal to 12. That's not that risky. It's risky against like Leroy and stuff, but so is this, right? Like this is also risky against Leroy because we only go to 4 health. I think this is actually the best play. We're just going to hit Spell Damage Totem, and then we're going to Maelstrom Portal, kill both of these, and then we're going to Thrall into a Wolf Rider that clears the Bone Mare. Right, spell damage is first. Great plan. Great plan. Perfect plan. So now I'm probably dead. Taunt or charge? Taunt or charge? Taunt or charge? Alright, 2/2s. Great. So he needs 4 damage here. A lot of the lines we took, we're going to require him to get 4 damage, right? If we did the Moat Lurker play on that, he needed 4 damage for that. There were a lot of 4 damage lines coming out there. Shadow Step will do it. That's lethal. Great news. Man! Where are the spell damage totems? Oh! I can't hit one! I've seen so many people hit spell damage totems. Maybe we would have been better off double buffing the Maelstrom Portal target with the Thrall hero power, but I don't think so. I think, well, we needed a test first. It didn't matter. Like we had the totem first to start it off, or it would have never worked. Both 2/2 3-drops. Oh yeah, everything worked out great. It was beautiful. My experience with Marin so far is double Velen, double Lyra, and double 8/8 Dragon that makes each turn 15 seconds. Gotten the Chalice 2 times. Nice. Double Nozdormu. Does that stack? I don't think it does, right? I don't want to play a Druid. I just don't want to play Jade Druid. Ignored by Regis feels bad, man. No, not ignored. Just, I'm reading backup chat. Just give me a minute. Appleson says, Regis, can you play Marin the Fox and Rogue with Bran, Pandas, and Shadow Step to fill enemy boards with chests? Please. No, not today, Appleson. I don't want to move to wild format. I like playing at a high rank. I don't want to have to play at like rank 20. And of course, Bran being a wild card means that's exactly what I'd have to do. Man, we're playing Token and we have a terrible hand for it. All of this is useless against Token. Where Devolves? Where are Maelstrom Portals? I think I mulliganed to Maelstrom Portals. It's probably my fault. I just assumed it was Jade. I haven't seen aggro in a while. Like 2 days ago, all I was seeing was Token Druid, and now we haven't seen it in a long time. Hey, buddy. It's nice to see you, Wrath of Air Totem. How many packs will we open this time for the new expansion? Probably 250 or so. Can't you use the Witch from Karazhan to help with your totem problems? Well, I mean, I could, but it's kind of a cost to running that. We don't have that many spells to... Oh, hey, Lightning Storm. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Gotta do it right, because he's going to buff those. Like, we just have to. It's not, like, the ideal board, but you can't let him hit, like, a double buff, or we'll never get through those without it evolve, and we don't have it evolve,
I've been playing a Meatwagon Big Druid. It's actually really good. I was trying to meme, but it seems to actually be okay for laddering with.
So what are you meatwagon into? The validated Doomsayer? Is that your meatwagon target? What else? Like Doomsayers? I don't really know the strategy there. So I can't imagine exactly how it's working just yet in my brain. You should try Marin with Mage, because I did. I got a handful of fireballs. I won that. Yeah, I bet. That sounds fun. And thanks, by the way, Mana Ray. Oh, Alarmobot and Validated Doomsayer. Ah, interesting. Now that does sound kind of fun. Alarmobot sounds really interesting. It's a good hex target. I wish I had more to do with my turn, though. This is a great turn 6, but we need to hex this first. Okay. That's fine. I don't like leaving the body around, of course, because he can still get buff value out of this frog. But, I mean, taking 8 damage off the board still feels awfully good. Like I said. Like I said. Okay. Another Lightning Storm would still be very playable right now. Play that all day over this. Oh, yeah. Maelstrom Portal even might be good. We wouldn't hit spell damage though, so I don't know why I think that'd be good. Moat Lurker, not particularly relevant right now. We need some taunts and stuff off this, or we're just going to die to Savage Roar. Well, those aren't bad results, but I'm just scared we're dead. Okay, I like that. That's good. We could have taken a safe route with Saranite Chain Gang and stuff, but I don't think that's how you win the game. I think that just gives us a slightly less big chance to lose, I suppose. What is happening here? Oh, he's going to clear that. Wow! What a boss. Oh, he needed the room. Okay, that makes sense. Bone Mirror should do some work here. Bone Mirror should do some work indeed. Okay. They don't usually have a good way to get through a single big taunt here. You, sir, are your own worst enemy. Oh, I know. That's been my life. Sorry, my life. Thinking about crafting Aggro Druid. Do you think I can reach Legend with it? Definitely. It's a Legend valid deck 100% of the way. It's a good Legend deck, in fact. Alright, we should never lose from here. Just gonna go super safe and force the concede here. You guys think that's enough taunt minions? I think so. Even if he runs Deathwing, which would be weird, he can't play it yet, so I think we're fine. Pit Lord. We can Marin plus Grey's Alchemist? No, we can't yet. We're only at 8 mana. We need 9 mana for that. Okay, living mana again. Alright. Do we have lethal here? 11... 13, 16, 17. This doesn't give me. This gives me 2 extra damage. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Let's just do that then. That's fine. Is he seriously not conceded yet? What on earth? Good on this guy for playing it out. I love it. Respect. No, you need one more taunt. We might. Who knows? Deathwing is a thing, but we can of course just hex a Deathwing and still win the game. So, and it's not really a thing. It could be a thing, but it's not a thing. I mean, call me crazy, but I don't think those are gonna make the cut. It's a nicely timed Lightning Storms that game, honestly. Really helped. He got close to getting us a couple times. What are we discarding, guys? Marin, no! Of course! Even picked Poisonous. Yeah, he knew he was done. He was just playing it out for fun, like I do. Can't hold that against him. Certainly not. Marin or Riot. I know, guys. I never play him. I just don't think he's very good. Is this the same guy? No, Whoosh. Whoosh was the last guy. So we don't know if this is Jade or Token or what. Do you get anything for a Twitch Prime free sub? Yeah, I get the same as the normal sub. I don't know if I'm supposed to say how much I get, but I do get money for it, essentially, yeah. It wouldn't be all that different than, let's say, a $2.50 donation. How about that? I think I'm allowed to say that anyway. I don't think that's a surprise. It'd be very, very similar as if you donated $2.50. It would be almost identical to that. Twitch Prime subs, that is.
Welcome, boys. Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Indra, dude, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I was just answering your question. I wasn't trying to suss out any extra Twitch Prime subs, but I do appreciate it, Indra, man. Thanks for the sign of support. That puts us at 273 Twitch subscribers, guys. That's probably like one of the second or highest it's ever really been. We got to 295 one time, but it only lasted for like a day, and then it dropped again. So I think right now that it's 274 in fact right now. That's probably like the second or third highest it's ever been as far as like days. So thank you guys. That's a ton of Twitch subs. Really appreciate it. Love the Golden Regis' Deacon Cross for the sub hype, dude. My pleb, Bronze Regis, making an appearance. Well, I call that the Golden Regis. Or, not, no, sorry, no. Excuse me. Legendary Regis. It's actually, although it doesn't really look like it, I have to admit, it's honestly supposed to be the same U as the Legendary Gem. In fact, it is the same orange U as the Legendary Gem in Hearthstone. It just, like, you'll note, guys, like, if you look at the Legendary Gems in Hearthstone, they're like, really kind of, they have, like, a dark streak in them, and they're kind of hazy. It's hard to make that look good in an emote form. But that's the idea, at least. It's supposed to be a kind of a Legendary Gem with... Is this Big Druid? This is Big Druid, guys. Okay. Alright, we can sort that out. Man, I don't have like an evolve here. Don't have a Bone Mare yet. He almost certainly kills this if I Moat Lurker it. Devolve is not really worth it. There's not that many stats on an 8-drop, and neither is Hex, right? Hand is just a little clunky right now. I think I have to go ahead and do this. It's just not great. I wish we had an evolve on this. But no, he's going to coin Ultimate Infestation if I do that. But then he'll burn a card. He might just play Yashiraj instead. If he plays Yashiraj, what is my play? I hex it, but what about the second thing? Why is my hand so clunky? I don't think this is particularly good, but I don't know what else to do. We lose to Swipe, Wrath, technically UI, but I don't think he UIs. I think he wants to like play Deathwing Dragonlord or Yashiraj here, right? Like, he doesn't want to have to clear. He wants to just play his big stuff. Spreading Plague plus Wrath instead. Yeah, this is a little bit late. Oh, coin Swipe instead. Yep. I don't mind these at all. We have devolves for those. They're not a problem for me. It's just that we're behind on board right now that sucks. And we still don't have a good turn. I wish we'd had a better turn. I might just have to devolve now. Like, where are evolves and stuff? Like, we have good things. We just can't do it yet. Sated Threshodon and Enchanted Raven. Okay. That's sort of good.
Welcome.
Spell damage?
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't you?
Greatness. Hey, Odysseus 310, man, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. That puts us at 275. That's fantastic, guys. That's crazy. That's really, really good. So thank you, Odysseus. Really appreciate it, man. Welcome, welcome, etc., etc. There's the Yashiraj I thought he wanted to play. I thought we had time because he was going to commit to this. But we don't, sadly. That's a weak target. I'm happy to see that. Do we devolve and then hex, or do we hex and then devolve? This goes down to a 6-drop, this goes down to a 6-drop. Those are probably going to get about the same on average. Devolving the hex doesn't actually matter. I guess we could devolve and see what happens, and then decide if we need to hex or not. Because this could hit like a Marin Fogger, and we wouldn't need to, right? So let's devolve again and see what happens. King Crush. This got worse, arguably. This stayed exactly the same. Alright. We're gonna take a ton of damage again, but... Aha! He's getting a little low on stuff, hopefully. Like, he still has, like, 5 more threats, so I think we're just gonna lose. Because we can't ever really get ahead, you know? Without a major play like Thrall soon. How do we ever get ahead on the board? Fortunately, we hit things with high health totals. We needed, like, good results out of that devolve, and we just got average results, which is not enough to swing this game back in our favor by any stretch. We can slam a Marin. Doesn't do anything, though. Can play Doppel and evolve one of them. That's pretty terrible. Can play this and evolve one of them. That's also pretty terrible. Can Bone Mare a Totem. It's pretty terrible. He's 11, 16 damage, so UI and Swipe would kill me if I just play Marin. Is there any 6-drop here that wins me the game somehow? I don't think so. That's a better taunt. I'll take it. If I play Marin, I pretty much lose every time because there's so many cards that kill me. UIs, swipes, a lot of stuff. I gotta taunt a little bit here and try to chip away at these health totals so that I can do like a lightning storm or a trade back or something, right? I need some kind of way to stabilize. Looks like he had a Wrath here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Lightning Storm is not going to do the job on those. But we didn't take any damage this turn, which is nice. Yeah, okay, so now we have a play. It's a little late. It would have been great last turn. But it's a play. We'll see. Okay, sure. That's fine. An 8/8's not bad. He can kill it pretty easily, but at least he's killing it. I'll make a deal with you, Regis. When you get sponsored, I'll sub. What do you mean by sponsored? Like a third-party sponsor? Okay. If I get sponsored, I wouldn't need the sub. No, it's don't ever sub. Sub to somebody else. It's fine. It's okay. If it's not something you want to do inherently, then you shouldn't do it, I think. You should just save it and use it. Oh, you mean partnered? Sure, Lucky. Yeah, no, I totally understand. That makes more sense because then you have more moats and stuff, like more. You have more reasons to sub. I totally get that. Makes a lot of sense.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't you?
Hey, there's MLTG's notification finally. Finally popped up with a 2-month resub. Thank you, MLTG, man. We knew it was coming, right? We knew it had to come, but there it finally is. So thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. So we can 100% clear here if we want, I think, most of the time. Well, not 100%, I guess. If we hit spell damage, it's 100%. Oh, I'm just memeing myself more than anything now. I guess we still have to do this, right? We could flip here first, but it shouldn't matter too much. Well, it would have mattered. Great news. Great news. We're still going to do it this way, though. It would have mattered a lot, as it turns out. Not a bad board, though. Will you be streaming your golden pack opening, or will it be only on YouTube? I'll try to stream it. Last time I wasn't able to stream it, like last expansion, but I'm going to try my hardest to. It was a work thing last time. It shouldn't be a huge problem this time. I think it should be okay. So the plan is certainly to stream it. You know, a frozen dude when it's a 12-9 taunt is not quite so bad.
Speaking of partner, have you had any luck on that front?
We're dead. Deacon, they're releasing a new system this month, where the achievements and stuff, where you just, like, you have a certain set of achievements, goals to reach, and when you do, then your partner status is reviewed. Guaranteed. So, that will be released sometime in November, so it'll be soon. I'll know a lot more. Regis, you think this is Mimi? I'm about to go play Prince Cthulhu Rogue.
Deck over face.
Deck over face. Every time. Thanks for the heads up, Jerks. Appreciate it. Somebody out there is looking out for me. Most people prefer the deck over my face, I'm sure. You don't have to look at me that way. I love Cthulhu Rogue, but I certainly haven't tried it with Prince. That sounds pretty fun. Where did all the druids come from? What? I don't know why, but I just don't feel like playing druid today. Just in case it's token, I might have to keep this. We'll see. It's pretty bad against Jade, but pretty much everything we have is bad against Jade, so... so there's no reason to mulligan for Jade. Good morning, Eric, Jose, Alamo, Rosario. It's a lot of names. Wish I had that many names. My parents only gave me 3 names, not 4. Sad. Can you make a video of the Twitch info and how you are doing on the list? You mean like the achievements they're going to release? I could, I guess. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I guess we'll just see what they are and everything. That could change the plan. Yeah, I think the Golden Pack for Twitch Prime will come out later today. It's still pretty early on the West Coast where both Blizzard and Twitch reside, so... I don't think we're likely to see the Golden Pack Twitch Prime stuff happening until a few hours from now. Pretty much the same as Marin. Yeah, sure thing, Salvation. I'll think about it, man. It might be very simple and quick. It might just already be satisfied based on what I've heard, based on the rumors about the achievements. So, in that case, it may not be very compelling, but we'll see. You're my new YouTube hero. Don't fail. Thanks, Swans. I don't think it's possible to fail at this point, if I'm being frank. As far as, like, content creation is concerned, I have exceeded my original goals and expectations by, like, a mile. So, clearly those have now shifted and changed, and there's always the desire to improve. But I would never have considered this endeavor a failure, because I've already beaten my original long-term goals. I guess my goals were a little bit meager in hindsight, because I obviously had the potential to do far more than my goals. It's always a nice lesson to know that you can exceed your goals, but hey, Tonk Pill 5, or probably Tonk Pile there. Thank you, man, for the... Oh, maybe not Pile, that would be E. Tonk Pill 5 is probably right. Okay, we got another big druid here. Scary. We have some tools for Big Druid this time, though. We have the Devolves, we have a Hex, we have a Moat Lurker. If we can hit a Evolve for this Moat Lurker, I'll be real happy. Real happy. I probably shouldn't have traded here. That gives him a better... He's clearly setting up for a swipe. No, maybe not. Just trading naturally, I guess, actually. Sure, Chain Gang plus Hero Power. Seems fine. Ooh, that's really good. Really good. We hit a totem that's helpful. What do you know? You, sir, are an inspiration. Thanks, Ash of 1. I appreciate it, man. MLTG says, I was saying that back when you were floating at 2K YouTube subs. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been around a long time. Really appreciate you hanging out for so long and being around since the beginning, basically. From 2K to 27K almost. Gonna hit 27K probably end of this week or something. Can't you just let the rank 6 guy into rank 5? No, I can't. I gotta win some games sometime. Is this Devolve worthy, guys? Just Devolve. Probably have to, right? Devolve Maelstrom Portal every time. It seems far too good. We're just gonna draw that dude right away, right? This is 7. I don't think you can pass up on that. This is gonna hit the vast majority of these minions. Good thing I checked that first, or the Divine Shield could have disrupted our plans pretty significantly. He's already spreading Plague twice as well, so now we have to worry about Primordial Drakes, but thank God the Healing Totem's here, because it healed our guys out of Primordial Drake range, which is nice. We can Bone Mare through a Primordial Drake next turn as well, if we want. If he doesn't Primordial Drake, we can Marin the Fox, but if it's like a Lich King or something we have to kill, we'll probably just Hex it. And if we Hex, we'll have 4 mana left, which means we can't do much, unfortunately. So I'd rather... Oh, gosh, excuse me, guys. I'd certainly rather Bone Mare than Hex in that scenario. Wow, double swipe. Okay. I think this could just be the Mare and the Fox turn. Bone Mare would have been good too, but we can get this rolling and make some plays. Rita, so you up for a challenge to play Keleseth Mage? Experiment idea, maybe. Yeah, that sounds fun. Mage has a lot of good 2-drops, unfortunately, but... we don't even have to Moat Lurker here. We can just trade and hex that, which is pretty cool. What do we get? What do we get? Ooh. That's going to be good, too. Perfect, in fact. Okay. Alright. Deal. That's a little busted. Okay. Alright. Deal. I like it. Oh, man. Moat Lurker in the box for value. We could, right? But the thing is, Moat Lurker's really good against Big Druid. Like, he has a lot of big stuff we need to kill. And we can always Moat Lurker evolve and still make a really good play. So we don't need to Moat Lurker the chest there. We just take what we get, save some of our resources for emergencies. Like that, for instance. That's an emergency. Now we just Moat Lurker evolve, see, and we're good to go. He has no cards, so... it works out beautifully. We can even evolve this. Is it better to evolve this? Or is it better than the average 4-drop? It's probably better than the average 4-drop, right? Maybe we just evolve the hero power. Doomsayer's a risk there, though. I think this is better than the average 4-drop. I'm just going to evolve first. And then play the Laughing Sister. Whoa! Okay. See what I mean, though, about the thingamajig? I don't want to Doomsayer, so I don't hero power, just in case, right? Like, we're in such a good position. There's no reason to risk losing here. He ran out of cards. Woo! That was a fun game. That was really good. Ysera Awakens value, yeah. Would be a good lethal opportunity. 10 damage, Ysera Awakens. Clear the board, I'd say, most of the time. That was really fun. This is a fun deck, guys. I don't care if it's good. It's a lot of fun. It's not good, for the record. We're at 44% win rate. Which, you know, actually is a little higher than I expected. But, nonetheless. What does Patches the Pirate say when you plug him into the wall? I'm in charge now. Green walls, that's bad, man. That's really, really bad. That's almost shamefully bad. That sounds like a Jerks level joke. That's a Jerks pun. Well, oh, did I have a Lightning Storm I tossed back? I should have kept it. It's Hunter. I wasn't even paying attention to the mulligan. 100% just zoned out. Just wanted low-cost cards. But Lightning Storm is probably a good one. I do like what we got. I mean, Stormforged Axe and Serenite Chain Gang are both good, so we're okay. These aren't great, but... Second Stormforged Axe. Yeah, we can play it in Totem next turn. If he Razor Maws this, we kill the Razor Maw. Hopefully he doesn't give a +3 attack. Archer's Veteran's totally fine. I don't care about that. Is it too soon for this? Might be too soon. I think it's too soon, guys. A lot of people probably don't want it to be too soon. People want me to play that, I bet. But I think we'll have opportunities to use it better in the future. Serenite Chain Gang looks pretty good on 4. Whoa! Wolf Rider! Holy crap! This is a full-on face hunter. I love it, man. That is awesome. Respect. Mad respect for the full-on face hunter. Hopefully there's no Houndmaster here. That will suck a lot. We might have to devolve in that scenario. But this is an awfully good turn 6. Eaglehorn I don't mind so bad. It sucks that he fully clears, but he stabilized some. Do we just go ahead and Doppelgangster right now? I don't think we do, right? I think we have to hero power... No, we can't Stormforge because that kills our Doppelgangster next turn. Perhaps we just have to devolve to minimize the amount of damage I take because I just don't have much to do this turn. Because I really need to hit this on turn 6. So we just hero power devolve. I guess we devolve first. This is not a good devolve, by the way. It's even worse now. That's okay though. It's lower damage. We took 5 damage and turned it into 2 damage, which is nice. Huffer's annoying. There's no way he trades here though, so that's good news because we'll hit an extra. Oh, he does trade. I lied. He trades. Oh, this is pretty good again, but once again it kills my Doppel Evolve. It's like, don't I have to Doppel Evolve here to win? The problem is if I don't hit any taunts, he has 9 damage coming my way. I don't think I can. I think I have to Lightning Storm. Oh. That leaves me with 5 mana next turn. I could just slam the Doppelgangsters next turn. That's fine. Ugh. Appropriate. When everything's it too. Appropriate. Well, that's great. I'd love to see Serenite Chain Gangs right now, I think. Okay. Maelstrom Portal's honestly enough to keep me hanging around, I think. I like it. The spell damage is actually going to matter for once, guys. Is this worth an evolve? Nope, I ended the turn accidentally, so I guess not. I guess it's not worth an evolve. I 100% meant to evolve that, but this is 100% explosive trap, right? Like always. So we can't attack first. We have to play and then evolve. That's 7, 8. It's a 7 minions. We need these to be high damage and taunt and wind fury and like every other sort of amazing tool. Okay. It's actually pretty good. We got a taunt. We got a lot of damage over here with the Flame Tongue Totem. Iron Begal, and we're just dead. Great news. All this work for the hoot hoot. All this work for the hoot hoot. Why not Doppel, attack face, and evolve? Because we. Oh, you're capping me. I see. It's explosive trap. I gotcha. I gotcha. At first, I thought it was a serious question. Then I realized the ordering of your words makes no sense. So, I'm using Blood of the Ancient One and Wild Dragon Priest. That sounds crazy, Chris. Good luck, man. Hope it works out for you. I'm curious to hear the results. Full on face on her until turn 8 when he drops Marin. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That Marin in every deck strategy. Yeah, we just got beat down a little too much. If we'd had the Jinyus, maybe we win. I still think Jinyus might be better, but I don't know. The Master of Evolution was pretty clutch one time with a Moat Lurker. Like, that's a really cool turn 10 combo. Moat Lurker into Master. That's really, really cool. So, I like that. What a beard, says Nick. Thanks, Nick, man. I appreciate it. I work hard for this beard. It just totally grows.
All this work for the hoot hoot is just awesome.
Deacon, thanks, man. All this work for the hoot hoot. New catchphrase. Millhouse. Yeah, that Millhouse Flame Tongue Totem was pretty cool. How much damage did we have on that board, by the way? We had like 6 and 5 was 11, and then another 8 over there was 19. I think we had 2 from Pyros. A lot of it was going to die, though, probably to the... seemed like, anyway, a lot of it was going to die to the... This looks like Zoo. Maelstrom Portal is garbage right now. If this was the spell damage totem, it would be pretty good. I don't think we want to devolve just yet. It's like a couple wisps. I don't think that's necessary. This is going to die, but it's going to taunt and draw me a card, both of which are good, so... Save me a little health. Get me 1 additional resource. Just spend my mana mostly, right? Like, I just don't have any other way to really utilize my mana. So it's kind of a bad turn, but... necessary turn. He's going to coin a 4-mana card here, so Serenite Chain King's coming out. Lightning Storm would be sort of mega clutch. Devolve might, in fact, be worth it here, particularly with the decent Maelstrom Portal. There's a chance a couple 3-drops come out at 1 health, too. It's not likely, but...
Aha!
Well, on average, the 3-drops might get better than these 4-drops, but getting rid of these guys is also valuable, and we summon a minion as well, and we utilize our mana, which is important. We could just Master of Evolution, I guess, this Healing Totem. He has 5, 7, 8 damage on board. What do I do on turn 5 in that scenario? Not much. There's going to always be good devolves. This also takes 2 demons out of play, which could be relevant for an eventual Gul'dan. Devolve is also really good against Bone Mare, though, and really good against Doomguard. So part of me wants to save it. I might just do this instead. I'm getting a little greedy, admittedly, but... Could you do a video on how to play Doomsayer? I find it takes a lot of skill to play, and a lot of players don't understand when you should play Doomsayer. I don't hate that idea. I will say right now, though, that I just don't have very many openings for videos. I have a lot of ideas and not a lot of time, right? This is a clear most of the time right here. Is it time to clear, though? If we do, we overload and we can't do this next turn, which sucks. Could also just devolve and try to clear. This is weaker as a 3-drop. These probably get stronger. Or at the very least have similar health totals. Maybe we try to roll a spell damage here and high roll this. If we don't get the spell damage, what do we do? If we still do it just to try to kill these 3? We're getting to the point where he's starting to play bigger stuff every turn, and Lightning Storm gets worse and worse. But then I just can't Doppelgangster evolve. So maybe we devolve Lightning Storm. Just try to hit these as lower minions. I don't know. I feel like my plays are getting worse and worse every turn. If I do that, I still can't Doppelgangster. Devolve Maelstrom Portal is possible, but it doesn't do anything, really. I'm just going to do these 2 together. Fortunately, it did not roll into that. It's sad. We do have a trade, at least. Chaos Chemist says, yes, I live in Illinois. I used to live in Illinois. You live in the northern part of Illinois or the southern part of Illinois, Chaos Chemist? I think you probably live in the northern part of Illinois, because that is the vast majority of Illinois, right? That's where all the Illinois folks live.
So many possibilities.
Okay. Great news. I ended up with like the worst play still yet of all the plays. This is a low rolled there. Every play has ended up worse than the last one. Like, this feels terrible now. Well, actually, Humongous Razor Leaf is pretty good for me. It just sits there forever and never attacks, so... I wanted to take that demon off the board, first off because the AoE threatens me a ton, but also it's a great demon that you can resummon later, so... Like I said, though, we've had terrible plays. We're going to double evolve these Doppelgangsters, though, and hope to win. That's the plan moving forward. Well, it depends on what we get, right? If they look good as 6s, we probably won't double, but oh, we could Bone Mare. Could Bone Mare as well. We don't kill the Darkshire if we Bone Mare, though. We kill the Zeril. This goes down to 3 health. He Soul Fires it, maybe. Why don't we just Bone Mare instead? It's actually going to heal itself, too, so there's a lot of value there. Goes up to 4 health. We're getting a little greedy again. I keep getting greedier and greedier, and that's why we're losing. I just don't know there was ever a good turn. I felt like there was never a good line. Everything just felt like 1 damage off, 1 mana off, overload off. I don't know. Maybe we need to put more faith in the... Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay. That is an intriguing play to me, I have to say. It's going to give me a really value evolve, which I'm thrilled about. Yeah, we're going to do this 100% of the time. The question is, do we want to double evolve or do we just want to evolve a totem? We're going to get 8s and 6s. We have 9, 10, 11. He definitely could have lethal if we don't hit a taunt. So I think we need to ensure that we hit a taunt here. Or something cool that trades into his board or does something right. So I don't think we're going to hero power. We need to make sure we get what we need. This is 100% not what we need, so we're going to evolve again. Oh, that's what we needed. Woo! Baby, that's good. Wow. Even if he soulfires it now, we still heal for 4 probably, unless he somehow double soulfires it, which would be impressive, but hard to do. Oh! Clutch discard too. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, we whiffed a little bit on the death rattle, but not bad, right? Still good. That is so clutched on the discard. Woo! Thank God for the double evolve, and thank God he didn't trade into the bone mare. Like, thank God for so many things. Oh, yeah, that's right. Chaos, I remember. I knew we had talked to some people about Chicago suburbs, but I couldn't remember which names, you know? And then I think Stonehill here wins me the game every time moving forward. Oh, yeah, we're good to go. Nah, who cares? We're going face. Put him on turn 2 lethal. 2 turn lethal, I should say. Woo! Guys, I thought we threw this game, honestly. I thought this one was lost hard. But we pulled it out with the evolves. Oh, he's mad about it too! How are you mad about that? I don't understand how you're mad about that. I think we win even if you don't discard the Doomguard there. It certainly helped, but I think we still would have won. We just had enough stuff on board to trade back in and stabilize our health, like... We were totally fine. Hey! He doesn't even know what our deck is, it just instant concedes. He really should have played that one out, if he knew he had such a terrible deck. That freebie, though, actually puts me at 50% win rate right now. Marin the Fox was so clutch that game. Yeah, I know. I know. Marin the Fox is too good, guys. He's too good. Win trade. Yeah, I know. I'm win trading, guys. You can tell. That was great evidence. This is pretty good against Priest in general, but what if it's big Priest? We have to keep the Devolve? Devolve's not that good. We want Hexes. Devolve doesn't really help. Then they just have big 7 drops in their pool or whatever, big 9 drops instead of big 10 drops. These things are also garbage against all versions of Priest, so I think we're still in trouble. You should look up at the opponent's hero and talk an Italian mobster impression and threaten him. I can't do any of those things. Can't look up. I can't do an Italian impression. So, sorry. I like your videos, says Luhan. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, my previous opponent. Oh, I don't even know who that was. I could look it up. His name was CC Jones. That's a funny name. I don't know why, but that seems funny. It's just like such a regular name to have as a username. It always weirds me out when people use their real names as their usernames. But there are a few of you in chat who do that, so I don't mean to insult you. It's just interesting. It's odd to me. Like, if it's like a spin on your name, that's pretty cool, I think. Like Reynad, for instance. Reynad is a spin on Reynad's name. His name is Andre. But he rearranges the letters to turn it into Reynad. Like, okay, I get that. That makes sense. That's what I do with Regis, too. My name is actually Isrig. I-S-R-E-G. Isrig. That's my real-life name. So I just rearrange the letters into Regis. or wait, it could be Garrus. G-E-R-I-S. That's pretty good. Garrus. That's my real name. My name's Garrus, guys. Dave Spinsky says it's not my real name, Capo. Zandal is my last name. Really? Zandal? That's cool. If that's real. That'd be a cool last name. Devolve is really good against Silence Priest, so I wish we'd kept it. It's making me a little sad. Where is our devolve? We need this card draw bad. I hope he doesn't trade into it. Oh my god! No! No! Already! Give me the devolve, please, God! Oh! The timing is insane! Oh, it's beautiful! Oh, thank God, something went my way for once. Woo! Saved indeed, that top deck. Whew. Oh, I'm so happy right now. So unbelievably happy. We can coin Doppel Evolve. It's kind of bad against... It's kind of bad against Dragonfire Potion, but that's okay. It may not be as well, right? It's pretty much the worst possible set of minions in every case. Not a single one of these minions is properly statted. I mean, seriously? This is punishment for the devolve top deck, for sure. Okay, but he didn't have a clear, so that's really good news. Because now we can, like, evolve this Moat Lurker with Master Revel. Oh, we can just thrall, actually. Holy crap. But we have to clear first, don't we? Yeah, we can't really afford to thrall. We have to clear. I mean, Lightning Storm plus Maelstrom Portal. Oh, double Lightning Storm, in fact, is even better. Let's just do this. We're going to lose our next turn, but we're going to clear most of it, especially with these small dudes to trade in, right? High rolled both of those guys. That was cool. Kill the 2-mana guy, not the 4-mana guy, of course, for future evolves. Okay, alright. We don't have any mana next turn, but we've stabilized a little bit. That's nice. We can cast nothing next turn. Maelstrom Portal. That's it. Man, that was good. You could have got a Doomsayer, though. Yeah, but this time it didn't matter as much, because we were a little... even on board, right? It's the times that we've been ahead on board a ton in like unlosable positions that I didn't want to Doomsayer. 8, 11, 13, so we're nowhere close to lethal here. We might just have to Maelstrom Portal into that just to play something here. And keep minions off the board, because the way he wins here is always via buffs and attacks and stuff. Minions on board are super valuable to him. So we're pretty much good to go. Dragonfire Potion off the top would still be a problem a little bit. But we could still get through that. Just play these guys together. Woo! Guys, we're over 50% right now. Holy crap. We're 7 and 6. 54% win rate. We're at 4 stars, too. This is kind of nuts. I did not expect to actually win any games with this deck, but it's been really fun. And we've been playing it for like 3 hours. Well, 2 hours, I guess. We've been playing it for 2 hours. And it's still really fun. Like, usually decks kind of get less fun for me over time, but this one has stayed enjoyable, which is rare. I'm really happy about it. I like the, Shenanigans of Evolve. A lot of randomness. A lot of funny outcomes. Top deck devolves are pretty good. In case it's token, I guess we have to keep this. We don't have good mulligans against Jade no matter what, so. Rank 4, boys? Yeah, we might be on the way with the meme deck. I built a meme deck, a Marin meme, and somehow, still. Oh, good keep, thank God. Woo! Clutch keep, and Stormforged is so good here. Deny the mark of Yasharash. Yasharash. I said it, guys. I said it so good. I'm the best at saying Yasharaj. Nobody can beat my Yasharaj. Okay, that's just fine. We don't have a play at all this turn, but we can clear one of these guys. Ooh, double Crazed Alchemist. Getting to go 3 for 1 with Stormforged Axe is pretty clutch, guys. It's a card you don't usually see, because you always see Jade Claws, right? Jade Claws is 10 times more common. But in our case, we just don't need the Jade, so this works out a lot better for us. We gotta do this. It's a tad early because we're still worried always about living mana, but we do have other ways to kill living mana, hopefully, with devolves and maelstrom portals and stuff. So let's just keep the board tidy. Hopefully we high roll on the South Sea. We'll see. Perfect. We did not. So that puts me a little behind for next turn. I may be able to get a good Crazed Alchemist, but probably not. Mostly likely gonna just be hero powering here. Or maybe playing this for the stats, just depending on what it is, if it's not a terrible Crazed Alchemist. That's a pretty wonky Crazed Alchemist, because we give him a good trade. We do deny some damage, though. I'm actually gonna do it still. I'm just gonna deny some damage. He's almost certainly going to living mana here, and we'll devolve it. And hopefully we hit a Maelstrom Portal to follow. My god, please, Maelstrom Portal. One time. I can't ask for much, though, after that devolve last game. That was too good. Anyone on the Europe servers? Oh, there's a ton of Europeans watching right now about Luhan. Chat's gonna chime in with so much love right now. European love. Okay, so we did not hit the dude, unfortunately, but he has no mana for the rest of the game, which is nice. Sure. This was surprisingly good. Alright. I wasn't expecting that to be a thing. Those are good minions, though. You got a lot of good minions, honestly. And that's a great follow-up, too. Jeez, I need another Lightning Storm. Or another Devolve. That's a problem, guys. I think we're probably just dead. I think we're probably dead here. He has 9 damage available. Almost anything kills me. Any buffs, any Savage Roars. Man, how did he get so many good 1-drops? He got the amazing Young Priestess. He got 2 possess. Did he just miss lethal? He just missed lethal, I think. Yeah, he just missed lethal. Wow. He's giving me some outs here. Didn't he miss lethal? I feel like he missed lethal, guys. Am I crazy? Wait. Oh, no, he doesn't have the mana. He didn't, because he couldn't hero power and Mark of Yasharaj. So he's fine, he's fine. I'm the dummy. So this has to... Well, we could hex. We could hex here and then Maelstrom Portal. And that leaves 4 damage on board. So we're dead to that, unless we hit a taunt or a charge. If we get the spell damage totem... We leave 3 damage on board, and we're technically alive. So that's a 25% chance to be technically alive. This is a much, much smaller chance to stay alive. I think we have to try to spell damage totem here. Taunt totem also maybe keeps me alive. Have to get like a charger or a taunt. No, we're dead. Can you tell the stream to add me if they're on NA servers? Yeah, sure. Raging Storm 11842. People will see it in chat too, so it's in chat. I like how you guys all make friends. That's cool. Really a shame you got such a good devolve board and we didn't have a good follow-up. But that's okay. We're like barely chomping along at this quest for play minions that cost 2 mana or less. I don't know if you guys have been following the trajectory there of that quest. We've played for 3 hours and we're at like 15 out of 30. Okay, is this the same guy? Yeah, okay, so we know he's 100% token. We can keep the Stonehill. Stormforge Axes are great, I think. It's going to chip away at my health a lot, but we can get some value. 3 for 1s again. Don't have the coin this time, though, so we're going to be behind. Because we don't have a turn 1 play. Well, we may not be behind. Let's see what he does. He may be alright. He may not coin anything, get ahead of us here. But if you like coins, you know, 2 health guys, like 2 Enchanted Ravens, are going to be behind the whole game. Thankfully, our mana does line up a little better to hero power on 2 this time, though, instead of coining out the axe and having a dead turn 2. Wow, he doesn't play anything. Okay. That helps me, I think. Anybody know what time the Twitch Prime Gold pack comes out? I don't really know, man. Salvation got 2 friend requests back to back in 5 seconds. Nice, man. Congrats. Whoa. That's weird. Was not expecting to see that. Okay, so we're on a great curve now. Like, we're ahead on board, have the weapon still, have a Stonehill on 3. Probably not the strongest turn 4 right now, but by then we might want a Stormforged Axe again. He's going to play like a Crypt Lord here or something, which I won't be able to kill, and that'll frustrate me. Maybe we get a 4-mana taunt off the Stonehill. Oh, we can kill that. That's not a problem. Nope, Mark Yashraj, we can't kill that. Is that worth a hex? I don't think it is. We gotta save the hexes for the, It might be worth a hex, guys, honestly, now that I think about it. Because we can play the Doppelgangsters on 5 and maybe the Thrall on 6, and he won't kill at least 2 of the Doppelgangsters probably in that scenario. I think I'm gonna do it. He's not yet on Bittertide Hydra, so we have a little bit of time to find an answer to that. And now we just slam these on 5, and this on 6, and this on 7. And what does he play here that makes the Doppelgangsters terrible? I don't think anything makes the Doppelgangsters terrible. This so far does not. As long as like 1 or 2 Doppelgangsters lives, it's a good play. Even if just 1 lives, I think it's still a good play, because this gets me armor, gives me a 7-drop. And there's a chance like 2 of them live, and that would be an amazing play. That's a little disruptive. Because now he can kill 2 of the Doppelgangsters. Alright, I'm still gonna do it. Like I said, even if 1 lives, it's still potentially very valuable. He could, I mean, he could maybe threaten a couple of these. They also are taunts right now, which is nice. He has to kill them. So we'll see. Savage Rory's gonna clear them all. That sucks. But we'll shift gears then. We'll just play Stonehill Axe. Like I said, that was sort of a taunt, which was nice. See what we get here. Drakari Defender, huh. Could play that now when it's not terrible. He has exactly 8 damage on board, but it trades into the entire board. That leaves the Stonehill lingering around for a potential Bone Mare. But wait, no, I don't have mana for Bone Mare next turn by Drakari. We could also just Stonehill again. He does have a full clear, though, if I do that. I'd like to play the Stormforged Axe this turn, but that disrupts my mana a ton. I think I'm still just going to Drakari Defender. And then if the Stonehill lingers next turn, we can Stormforge or Anti-Hero Power or maybe Hex, like a big thing if it comes out. Let's just do this. It's fine. Too much pressure! Yeah, it is a lot of pressure when people watch you for their pack. Like for their spectate pack. That's always tough. It's like, oh no. I gotta win this. They're counting on me. Savage Roar again. That's not really that bad though, because he's committing a lot of mana to that play. So I'm not too sad about it. I guess we just hex the fledgling. It sucks, admittedly, but I don't know what else to do. Next turn I have 8 mana. I don't really have a good play. Hero Power, Master, plus Stormforged is my best play, probably. I gotta get rid of this thing, though. It sucks that I've used both hexes and I haven't killed a Bittertide Hydra is the only problem, right? Like, we don't have a good answer to Bittertide right now. See ya, Doug Dundee, dude. Thanks again for the sub, man. Really appreciate the kind words. Have a good one, dude. He's got a living mana he's holding? What is this? He's mulliganed for this. Or he's had it since the mulligan. What could it be? It's definitely either living mana or Bittertide. Is this a good draw? 7, 8. So we get a 4. If we get 2 5-drops if I do this play. I think we just wait. I think we Stormforged and do this line we talked about. I almost wish that stayed a taunt somehow. That doesn't do anything for me. It's kind of useless. I'll take 1 extra damage to do some damage there. It could matter. The 2-1 is... Maybe I should have went ahead and traded in the 2-1. It's debatable, but... Because he may just be able to hero power it kind of for free and play that living mana. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, we probably should have. We got a good bone marrow, though. He looks like he's going to ignore it. He's going face. No, he's not. Never mind. We regret. Many regrets were had. Bone marrow is really good, though. Really, really clutch. We can't do this. We have to guarantee it's a taunt, right? And, of course, the stats will get worse. Why take Stormforge Axe over Jade Claws? Because we don't have any Jades in the deck. Like, I'd rather have the extra charge. If you think about it, like, there's 6 damage bundled into a Stormforge Axe, right? Because it's 3 times 2. There's only 5 damage bundled into a Jade Claws. Because your Jade dies to any trades, right? Like, as far as removal is concerned. And we are only concerned about removal, right? We're not too worried about... oh, that's a lot of damage. Because we're more of a control deck. Oh, boy. Oh, he's trading! Wow! That's so good for me! Wow! Thank you for trading, bro. That's so good. I'm so happy he traded. Because damage was the only way I lost. Oh, no! Alright, that balanced itself out. That's real scary, though. Oh, no. Like, normally you're happy to get an 8-8, but our health is so scary. I'm just going to evolve it, I think. I'll try to do some damage with it. Oh, Lightning Storm is busted! This guy's going to be big, but I don't really care. I'll probably kill it with a Bitter Tide and then take that 3 and then evolve and we'll be fine. Whew! Yeah, we can do 5 to this. We will kill it most of the time. Oh wow, even Doppelgangster too. Okay. So this is going to be a busted turn. Concede incoming in 3, 2, 1. Concede. Concede. Okay, no concede. Alright. Doppel value, yeah, we're in a good spot now. We lost our taunt, unfortunately, but... Oh, okay. Just a little delayed. I don't know what the top deck was there that was going to keep him in the game. But, it came. Just in time. Just in time. Marin is for control decks like Control Mage. Marin is useless in this deck, honestly. He's just there for fun, mostly. It's worked a couple times. Marin has been some good value. The idea, since you're a little late to the party here, the idea is Moat Lurker is really good with Marin, right? Because you kill the treasure chest, you get the card, and when your Moat Lurker dies, you get the treasure chest back again, theoretically. We've never actually had that happen in 3 hours, but that's the idea. And the problem, of course, with that combo is that, like, you don't want to use Moat Lurker otherwise. Moat Lurker is really not that good, generally speaking. But in a more control-oriented Evolve deck, Moat Lurker is pretty good, because you can evolve off the Moat Lurker if you're not using it with Marin. Like, once we, for instance, killed a Deathwing, our opponent played a Deathwing, we Moat Lurkered it, and we evolved our Moat Lurker. So, boom, just like that, we swing the board, we kill his Deathwing, and we get a 7-drop, and it's like an insane play. And that essentially gives us a backup plan for our Moat Lurker, which is nice. Marin is fun, that's what the idea is. Yeah, it's basically exactly right. I don't love my hand. These are good. This is a good 3-4, maybe. 5 per chance, but unlikely to see all this alive by the time we get to Thrall. 1-1? Eh, it doesn't matter. Actually, anything's fine. You can also use Friendly Brewmaster to return Moat Lurker in your hand. Yeah, that would work too. But we have enough ways to do that with the evolve things. I think we're okay. Yeah, 2-4 for 3 taunts. Actually really good. We'll play these even if everything dies, which it might, right? He has 5 damage available to deal 6, but it shouldn't be hard for him to find another damage with backstabs and SIs and stuff. So we'll probably just be playing a Yeti next turn, which is okay, honestly. I'm not that upset about it. He may not want to kill the Yeti, and then maybe we'll get a good 6-drop out of it, right? Ooh, we might have to devolve instead. I don't know if I can let a Vicious Fledgling hit me. I guess, theoretically, we can always devolve the Vicious Fledgling later. Maybe if we hit a better card. Yeah, let's just devolve it later. Devolve always works against Fledglings, so even if he sells it or whatever. So let's just play the Yeti. Devolve next turn. Maybe we get like a Lightning Storm that makes the devolve way better. Or even a Maelstrom Portal, perhaps. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem at all. Is he trading in here? SI? South Sea. South Sea Edward. Oh, this is a devolve board, alright. If I've ever seen a devolve board, this is one of them. Jeez. I'm gonna be quite happy to devolve here. He stacked his devolves too, which is risky, right? Like, he put 2 good devolve targets out at the same time. Oh, come on! Give me a break! No! That's not what was supposed to happen. No. That's garbage. Man, that's so good. It's so much damage. That's supposed to be like a 2-2. I can't really kill that very easily. I'm gonna have to Doppel Evolve here, but we're so low already. Oh my god, we have to hit a taunt or we're just gonna die. 7, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, we're actually dead. Plus, this thing gains a ton of value, too. So we have to hit a taunt, or we lose. Okay, we hit a taunt. I'll take it. Maybe we can stay alive with Bone Mary next turn, somehow. Vile Spine is still a threat for lethal, though. He has his own Bone Mirror, which probably gives him enough. Yeah, that's enough. Sure. Oh, look! An 8-5 Millhouse! Great! I love it! Are we still alive? Wait, what? Really? How? It does not seem like we should still be alive to me. How is that possible? If I Moat Lurker... I don't have an evolve if I do that, so I'm dead. Moat Lurker, trade, leaves him with 7. That's clearly too much. So I have to Bone Mirror the higher health guy and kill a couple things. I think I'm still dead in that scenario, right? Just based on the way the math works. Yeah, I'm still just super dead. Could have tried to Thrall, I guess. Maybe that was my only out. I should have counted first and Thralled. I don't think it helped, but... What 7-drop would have won me the game if I Thralled? Not Marin. I don't think it mattered. I think we're dead 100% of the time. Maybe there's a 7-drop taunt, but I don't think so. Not one that's big enough. Because we still would have the 8-5 to worry about. Okay, guys, a couple more games, and then I'm going to have to run for the day. Probably just 2 more games. And then I gotta call it quits. Should I buy cards for the new expansion? Man, it's really hard to say, Luhan. We've only seen 14 cards out of 135, so 10% of the cards have been shown, basically. I mean, probably the answer is 99% of the time going to be yes, because new expansions almost always change the meta and have playable cards and are high impact. So, likely, but can't say 100% yet, can I? I don't know. Prepare to face the mighty Millhouse Mana Storm. I know. Sad. This is a good hand for token. Whoa, it's that super duper fast token. I guess we gotta go and do this. Getting it out a turn earlier means one more trade every turn. It would have been 8 mana taunts. Oh, yeah, we could have gotten 2 8-mana taunts, maybe. Yeah, you're right. They were 6 drops going into 8 drops for Thrall, not 7 drops. Like a Rag Light Lord and a Tyrion, maybe. Yeah, we had it out probably that way, actually. That would have been a better try than the obvious not out. Nah, we don't need to be greedy. We could be greedy and try something fancy here and, like, hit that down to 2 and kill it over multiple turns. But that's a lot of damage. I kind of want to devolve it. I'm hoping he plays, like, a Fledgling or something that's good to devolve. That's actually probably enough to devolve right there. Yeah, it's a lot of buff stats to devolve off. I'm going to do it. Sure. This is pretty good. Maelstrom plus Grey's Alchemist. I hope he plays another 1/5 taunt here. That'd be great. Play a 1/5 taunt and hero power. Yeah, honestly, that's okay too. I'll flip a Firefly for the Maelstrom Portal all day. All day! It's worth it to get the 2/2 body out there as opposed to trying to hit spell damage, you know? Is that better? No, because we can Doppelgangster soon. Let's do this. This gets me 2 minions on board. Much better, I think. Ooh, perfect. Great news. Wow. Are you getting the Golden Classic Pack from Twitch Prime today? Yeah, I definitely will get it. I may post a video, yeah. Yeah, I'll try to open it on video and see how it goes. If it's worth, you know, like, showing off or not. I don't. Probably won't be, but could be. You never know. He'll probably try to kill one of these, right? He might Living Mana instead. And then we just Lightning Storm. All day. And then hopefully we hit an Evolve off the top. Maelstrom Portal is not any better. We're gonna super overload this turn, so we might as well super overload, right? Like, no, maybe we go for Totem instead, actually, because it increases the likelihood I get a spell damage totem by next turn. I should have done this first and played Maelstrom Portal instead. I changed my line at the last second. We would have been better off hitting this, Maelstrom Portaling, and saving mana for Thrall on a future turn. Because right now... Oh, we still have the mana for Thrall. We're good. Never mind. I thought we were going to be at 4 next turn, but we're going to be at 5. So this was still fine. Wow. Cool. We're pretty good against Token Druid in particular. We've learned today. We've won a lot of these Token Druid games. Spectating when you can see both people's hands is pretty cool. Yeah, I wish the other hand wasn't upside down, but it makes sense. Like, that's kind of the only way to do it well, using the UI they have. Shaman has been my favorite class since I started playing, and yet I've never crafted Thing from Below. Huh. Well, it's going to rotate out in like 3 or 4 months, so... now may not be the best time to craft it, but... still interesting. It's a pretty clutch Shaman card in general. Soon rank 4. Yeah, you're right.
Howdy Regis. Was wondering if you've considered an EOT quest lock cause the portal has an EOT effect.
Hey, Oni Outlaw, dude, or Oni Outlaw. Thanks for the $5 donation, dude. That's awesome. That's really, really nice. I have not considered that. Does Drakari Enchanter say your end of turn effects or do your end of turn cards, I wonder? I'm assuming it works together, you wouldn't be asking, right? Your end of turn effects. Yeah, that's cool. So you'd get 4 3/2s every time, huh? That's pretty crazy. That certainly makes the quest seem better, but I still feel like I'd have trouble building a deck that gets you to the quest completion in time to make it viable. So I admittedly have not considered that, but it's a cool idea. I certainly don't oppose the idea. I'm going to add that one to my deck experiment list, which doesn't certainly guarantee that I'll do it, but is still the best way for me to stay reminded of it. End of turn quest lock. Now that actually would make a pretty good deck experiment video, I think. I'm going to have to think about that one. I think we'll devolve Maelstrom Portal next turn. Just take it a little slow right now. Bait him into more minions, and then hit it hard. Do you get full dust value when something rotates out? No, you do not. Only if it gets moved to Hall of Fame unexpectedly, right? Wow, yeah, this is going to be great. Oh, wow, perfect. Hit the 1-1 over there, that's great. Weasel Tunneler, too, that's something. If anyone can make that deck, it could be you. Thanks, Ani Outlaw, dude. I appreciate the sign of support there. I don't know. I mean, I can certainly make it. Making it good is an altogether different challenge, isn't it? I feel like second Maelstrom Portal is still pretty good here. I'd like to see a 3-drop to go with it, though. No, alright. We're going to have to hero power and hit spell damage again. Always spell damage. Good job. Oh, it's okay. If we keep one of these minions alive, we probably Master plus Totem. Maybe Serenite plus Totem, depending on what he plays here. Whoa! I guess we're actually going to Moat Lurker and hope to God that he can't kill the Moat Lurker. Or we could just Hex. What am I thinking? Let's just Hex it. That's like his best target. We can always use the Moat Lurker later when we have a guaranteed evolve, so let's just Hex it. It's going to be fine. It's okay, Regis. Hex works just fine. And by the way, guys, I think this will be my last game. I probably won't even have time for the wild game after. I need to get moving on some work this morning, and I'm also getting really hungry. I didn't eat any breakfast before the stream, so I want to find some food. So I think this will be my my final game. It's been a great stream this morning, though. I've rarely do I play one deck all the way through a stream. You know, like normally I kind of peter out or get tired of something, but today I've just had so much fun playing this. It's been great. If only we could discard. There, that's a sign for the quest lock right there. Golden Clutch Mother Zavas. That's cool. She's like doing a little jig, doing a little dance. No wild today, guys, I don't think. I'm sorry. I'd like to, but... Oh, man, playing into that Maelstrom Portal for me, but don't have it to punish, unfortunately. Oh, we do not have a good turn at all, guys. This is a bunch of clunk right now. Similar to a bunch of junk, but a bunch of clunk instead. Oh man, there is nothing to play. I just don't think I can afford to Marin the Fox, right? Because he has 13 damage. We're dead there pretty much every time. We can Moat Lurker, but that just gives him a 5/5 back. Like, this might actually be the better Moat Lurker target, so that when he kills my Moat Lurker, I get a 1/2 back instead of a 5/5. Because we don't have a way to evolve the Moat Lurker right now, so... I know it looks weird, but we're out of Maelstrom Portals anyway, so we don't have a way to kill the 5/5, or I mean the 5/1 or the 5/5. So let's make the Moat Lurker a little less risky on the back end here. Maybe he just ignores the 1/1. We hit a Bone Mare and do something from there, or we can always Bone Mare Totem next turn as well. Scalebane is certainly scary. We can Moat Lurker the 5/5. If we hit an Evolve, it'd be pretty good. Serenite Chain Gang again. Could double Chain Gang and let him trade in a bunch of stuff and hope to hit a Lightning Storm, I guess. That's a good plan. Pray for the Lightning Storm plan. Golden Ysera from the free win pack. Nice Gun Sash, dude. It's really good. Regis Sub is paying off. Is that what you get with Regis Sub's extremely good luck in packs? I didn't know. Is the golden pack's not out yet, presumably? It sounds like you're talking about just a regular pack. Tavern Brawl pack, probably. Hey, the fancy hyena man. How's it going? Devolve again, guys? Devolve? Devolve into Lightning Storm? Something to do, for God's sake, like we need to play? Evolve. So I could Moat Lurker Hero Power Evolve. It gives me 1 7-drop and a 2-drop. But I also take a minion off the board, right? We can't really deal with the Cairn, so that's not what we want. We'd have to hit the Cobalt. I think this is our best play. Of course, we'd love the Doppelgangster Evolve, but this is the swingiest, right? I probably don't hit any good minions here that are relevant. Whoa! Oh, I'm just dead still. Oh, whoops, we had to hit a taunt, so... Okay. This is fun, but we're dead. Mine was a spectate pack. Oh, gotcha, Gunsash. Yeah, man, congrats. Was it my... Did you spectate me, of all things? That'd be pretty cool. Wow, we just got super wrecked. Yeah, that's a hard old school wrecking right there, boys. Wrecked. Never quite caught up. Every play felt a little wonky. Too much chip damage, no defensive tools, no lightning storm. We did hit a good Hex and a good Maelstrom Portal, I guess, or maybe a decent Evolve, but still got off to a really fast start. So, alright folks, like I said, I'm going to have to call it quits just a tad early this morning. Been streaming for 2 hours and 46 minutes though, so still pretty good little stream. I will be back tonight though too, so today is certainly not the, or this morning is not the final time you'll see me today. If you're able to be around tonight, I'll be back in what is essentially like 9 hours. I'll start at 7 p.m. tonight. It's almost 10 a.m. currently. So about 9 hours from now, I'll be streaming once more. So if you're going to be up late or up and around at that time, of course, please feel free to hang out. And that said, guys, until then, thank you so much for watching. And I feel like this outro is a little bit. I was reading something, I got distracted, so I feel like I was kind of halving it on this outro. But guys, thank you so much this morning for all the cheers. There's 1,500 bits cheered, or maybe more than that actually now. No, 1,500 bits, 10 subs, which is crazy. $7.62 in donations as well, so a lot of cool stuff coming through. And on top of that, a ton of viewers and a ton of followers. So thanks for hanging out so long this morning, guys, and for all the nice words and all the kind chats and all the encouragement and so on and so forth. I certainly do appreciate it. And all that said, one last time, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.